favorite at Bologna, although that one is expected to be a very close game. Number 5, Farmington at home, favored big over Clarksville. Greenbrier is a home favorite against Harrison, and Hootens.com likes Alma at home over Pea Ridge. All right, several good games, Barry, in Class 5A.
Morrilton at Bologna. Morrilton put up 75 points last week and lost, David, to Farmington. The Devil Dogs lost despite quarterback Maddox Berry passing for a state record 11 touchdowns and more than 700 yards. But Morrilton's offense should be too much for Bologna.
That's an amazing performance for Maddox Berry. We expect other heroics in Class 4A, and that's what we'll talk about next on this America's Car-Mart Football Report. I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. Who's feeling the football spirit? America's Car-Mart proudly sponsors Arkansas high school football. Like our hardworking football players, the team at Car-Mart works hard to keep you on the road. Car-Mart knows that buying a vehicle is a big decision. That's why they take selling you a vehicle very seriously. When you shop at Car-Mart, they're there for you through the good times and the bad times until you drive away with the title to your vehicle. Save time at the dealership and start your car buying journey online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com with instructions.
Why do tacos get their own day of the week? Is it because Mondays are so rough, we need a Tuesday filled with beefy tortillas shared with good friends? If so, why don't we have Wellington Wednesdays, Stroganoff Saturdays, and heck, Meatball Mondays? Then, Mondays would just be another reason to enjoy our favorite beef with our favorite people. Together, we bring more. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Funded by Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
Courtesy of Beef. It's what'sfordinner.com.
Hungry on your way to the game? Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket, grab a hot roll and butter. Then enjoy one of our hand-cut steaks or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining atmosphere. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
We're back and checking Class 4A now. Let's look at the rankings on Hootens.com. In Class 4A, the top 5 remain the same. Number 1, the Elks Mercy ruling 7 opponents this year. Number 2 is Arkadelphia. Then you have Warren 3rd. Mills is 8-0, and defense is the name of the game for the Comets. They're giving up only 25 points. That's what they've given up all year long. Malvern, another 8-0 team at number 5. Gravett moves up one spot to number 6 after a Mercy Rule win over Prairie Grove, and Gravett is also 8-0. DeWitt is up 1 to 7 after beating Crossit. Southside is 8th, up 1 after winning at Gosnell. Dardanelle is also up 1 to number 9 after a Mercy Rule win over Ozark. And Mena is unbeaten, 8-0, and in the top 10 for the first time this year. The Bearcats at number 10. Hootens.com got 96% correct last week. Let's keep that streak going. And the 1-4A, number 6 Gravett going to number 1 Elkins. This is, you might expect, the Hootens.com game of the week. Should be a good one. Hootens.com likes the Elks of Elkins. Prairie Grove is home to Gentry and favored, although that also could be a very close game. Lincoln is the pick at Berryville, and Hootens.com is going with Green Forest at Huntsville. In the 2-4A now, number 4 Mills traveling to Maumelle to take on Central Arkansas Christian. Hootens.com likes the Comets to stay unbeaten with a win in this one. Heber Springs is a road favorite at Forest City. Hootens.com is going with Lone Oak at home over Hall Steam, and Riverview to get its first win of the year playing at Ball Knob. In fact, Ball Knob is winless as well. This is a battle of winless teams, but Hootens.com picking Riverview. Number 8, Southside is a home favorite over Truman as we head to the 3-4A. In another 3-4A game, Highland, a road pick at Jonesboro Westside. This one not expected to be close. Pocahontas is welcoming Blytheville. This one more competitive. Hootens.com going with the Redskins at home. And Gosnell is a road pick at Cave City. In the 4-4A now, number 9, Dardanelle is favored at Pottsville. Number 10, Mena playing at Clinton. And Clinton is picked to win this game in a slight upset. Lamar is a road favorite at Ozark. Waldron is picked at Dover. Now to the 7-4A. Total mismatch here. Number 2, Arkadelphia, home against Genoa Central. The Badgers should name their score. Number 5, Malvern is the pick at Nashville, although this one should be much closer. Bauxite is home to Ashdown, and the Miners are favored. Harmony Grove Haskell gets the nod at Fountain Lake. Now to the 8-4A, where number 3, Warren travels to Helena. Hootens.com likes the Lumberjacks to win there. Number 7, DeWitt, another road favorite at Hamburg. Star City is the pick at Stuttgart, and Monticello gets the call at Crossett, as Hootens.com is going with a road team in all the games in the 8-4A. All right, Barry.
Well, David, the big one in Northwest Arkansas, battle of unbeaten teams. Elkins hosting Gravett. The winner's going to take the 1-4A title. Elkins has won consecutive conference titles. Gravett hasn't won a conference championship since 2007. The Elkins Elks play terrific defense. They've given up just 6 points in the past month, and that's why they're favored over Gravett. Another big one is DeWitt at Hamburg. The winner, more than likely, gets that number 2 playoff seed. Hamburg has beaten DeWitt 11 of the past 15 times they have played, but DeWitt has a really good running back in Corey Graham, and that's why the Dragons are picked this year.
All right, hold up those 4 fingers. We're taking our final break of the America's Car-Mart Football Report. I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. You know, America's Car-Mart is your number 1 fan when it comes to Arkansas high school football. And when you drive away in a quality used vehicle from Car-Mart, they're cheering for you all the way to the end zone. From purchase to payoff, Car-Mart is there for you. They'll work with you and your situation to find a payment plan that fits your budget. So go see for yourself why Car-Mart is different from all the rest. Stay connected by following Car-Mart on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Not all college ends with a bachelor's degree. There are shorter-term programs that help students get to work in a profession they love. Best of all, Arkansas needs qualified workers in these high-demand fields: healthcare, industry manufacturing, and information technology. There are scholarships such as Arkansas Workforce Challenge and Our Future that will help pay for classes.
Go beyond your field of study and get a world-class education in leadership. As an Army officer, you'll work side by side with peers who support your growth, and you'll become a role model, mentor, and decision maker in any environment, at any scale. It's a challenging path, but along the way you'll sharpen your skills and show yourself and those around you exactly what you're capable of. Decide to lead at goarmy.com/officer.
Don't let those pesky fender benders throw you off course. Cowboys got you covered with our top-notch collision center. Conveniently located at 660 Heber Springs Road, Cowboy Collision is a full-service body shop offering paint, dent repair, and collision repair for your vehicle. Need a loaner while we work our magic? No problem. We'll keep you rolling when we get your ride back on the trail. For a free estimate, stop by Cowboy Collision or call 501-362-0219. See you at Cowboy.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Class 3A is on the agenda now as this America's Car-Mart football report continues, and there are shakeups all over the Class 3A top 10 on Hootens.com. We'll start with number 1 Fordyce. The Bugs move up 2 spots to the top position. Number 2 Bismarck is up 3 after beating Prescott. Mansfield is up 3 to number 3 after beating Boonville for the first time since 1980. Then you have Prescott at 4. The Curly Wolves drop 3 spots after the loss. Boonville dropping 3 to number 5 after its loss. Number 6, Osceola is up 3 spots. The Seminoles defeated Rivercrest for the conference title last week. Charleston is 7th. Rison is 8-0. And number 8, Rivercrest tumbles 5 spots after the loss to Osceola. The Colts are now 9th, and Newport is 10th. Hootens.com got 17 of 24 correct a week ago. Let's try to do a little better and start with a 1-3A, where number 3 Mansfield is favored at Greenland. Number 7 Charleston goes to number 5 Boonville. That's a great game, but Hootens.com likes Boonville in that one. Lavaca is a road favorite at Cedarville. Hootens.com is going with Hackett at home over West Fork. Now to the 2-3A. Mayflower welcoming Salem. Hootens.com likes the Eagles at home. Melbourne is the home pick against winless Episcopal. Atkins is favored at Yellville Summit. And Quitman gets the nod at Mountain View. Now to the 3-3A, where 9th-ranked Rivercrest goes on the road to Manila. Hootens.com going with the Colts of Rivercrest. Number 10, Newport should bounce back. The Greyhounds are playing at home against Hoxie and are favorite. 6th-ranked Osceola is the pick at Piggott. And Walnut Ridge is favored against Harrisburg. That game at Walnut Ridge. To the 4-3A, Hootens.com likes Glen Rose at home over Paris. Perryville is a road pick at Jesseville. Hootens.com favoring Magnet Cove at home over Cutter Morning Star. And Danville playing at Two Rivers. Danville the pick there. In the 7-3A, the favorites are number 4 Prescott at home against Smackover. Number 2 Bismarck also playing at home against Centerpoint. Pause on this one, though, because it could be a very close game. Harmony Grove, Ouachita County at home is favored over Horatio. And Hootens.com likes Falk to blow out Parker's Chapel. That game down in Falk. Number 1 Fordyce is home against 8th-ranked Rison as we move to the 8-3A. Fordyce the pick in that rivalry game. McGee is favored at Dumas. Barton is the pick at home against Lake Village. And Drew Central is the favorite team playing at Palestine Wheatley. All right, that's a bunch of 3A games, Barry. What do you got for us?
David, Rison at Fordyce, long-time rivalry game. One of the more talked about and recognizable rivalries in all of the state. Rison beat Lake Village by 30 points last week. Christian Chandler Reeves both had big games carrying the ball. Fordyce did not play well last week and still beat Dumas 48-0, David. That's why Hootens.com likes Fordyce. This Redbug defense is playing great.
Now we shine the spotlight on Class 2A. Let's run down the top 10 there. Number 1 is Carlisle. Number 2, Conway Christian. Both of those teams are 8-0. Desark is 7-1 and up 1 spot to number 3 after beating Cross County. Mark Tree also moving up 1 to number 4 after beating Izard County. Bigelow is up 1 spot to number 5 after an impressive win at Mount Ida. Poen Mercy Rule Baptist Prep and moves up 1 spot to number 6 this week. Murfreesboro is 7th this week after an impressive win over Junction City. The Dragons dropping 4 spots to number 8. Mount Ida is 9th now. Mineral Springs is back into the top 10 at number 10 after beating Lafayette County. Hootens.com got 13 of 16 correct in AA last week. Let's start this week in the 1-2A, where number 2 Conway Christian plays at Hector. Hootens.com likes the Eagles of Conway Christian in that one. Number 5 Bigelow at home, a favorite over Johnson County Westside. Mount Ida is the pick at Mountainburg, and Magazine favorite at Mountain Pine. In the 2AA, number 4 Mark Tree travels to Cross County, and Hootens.com gives the nod to Mark Tree. Desark, the number 3 team in the state, is favored at home against East Poinsett County. Earl is a road favorite at Izard County. Hootens.com going with McCrory at Mariana in a blowout. In the 3AA now, Junction City at Lafayette County. The Dragons should get back on the right foot with a win in that. Mineral Springs welcomes Dirks. This is a Howard County rivalry game, and Hootens.com is going with Mineral Springs there. Murfreesboro is a home favorite in a big way to beat Spring Hill, and Girton at home is picked against Windlass Foreman. Now to the 4AA, where Carlisle is unbeaten and favored in a blowout against England. That game at Carlisle. Hazen is the pick playing at Hampton. Poen goes to Bearden, and the Indians are favored. And Hootens.com is going with Clarendon playing at home against Baptist Prep. All right, our AA game of the week, Barry. What is it?
With Desark hosting East Poinsett County, this game has big playoff implications. EPC is tied for second place in the 2-2A. Desark sits atop the pack in that conference. Desark rallied last week to get by Cross County 24-6. The Eagles trailed 6-0 in the third quarter of that game. Shouldn't have any trouble this week, though, against EPC.
All right, Barry, good job as always. We'll close things out with a look at 8-man, which is winding down on its season. The top 5 sanctioned teams in 8-man football start with Strong at 5-0. Midland is 7-0, number 2. Rector 3-2 is ranked 3rd. Then you have 7-1 Cedar Ridge at 4. Brinkley is number 5. The top 2 teams in unsanctioned are playing in the state championship. That's number 1 Corning against Subiaco Academy. And Hootens.com picks Corning to beat Subiaco Academy for the unsanctioned title. Picks for sanctioned 8-man football are Rector at home to beat Cedar Ridge. Midland, favored over Southside B Branch, that game at Midland. And Woodland, a road pick at Marvel. I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. Who's feeling the football spirit? America's Car-Mart proudly sponsors Arkansas high school football. Like our hardworking football players, the team at Car-Mart works hard to keep you on the road. Car-Mart knows that buying a vehicle is a big decision. That's why they take selling you a vehicle very seriously. When you shop at Car-Mart, they're there for you through the good times and the bad times until you drive away with a title to your vehicle. Save time at the dealership and start your car buying journey online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com with instructions.
Why do tacos get their own day of the week? Is it because Mondays are so rough, we need a Tuesday filled with beefy tortillas shared with friends? If so, why don't we have Wellington Wednesdays, Stroganoff Saturdays, and heck, Paul Mondays? Then, Mondays would just be another reason to enjoy our favorite beef with our favorite people. Together, we bring more. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Funded by beef farmers and ranchers.
Courtesy of Beef. It's what'sfordinner.com.
Hungry on your way to the game? Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket, grab a hot roll in butter. Then enjoy one of our hand-cut steaks or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining atmosphere. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube Banking. With Cube, account holders can cash a check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live The Cube hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch to bank outside the box with Cube. Member FDIC.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
We're back just in time. Exclusively on Hootens.com. Barry and others are in constant motion while games are going on, keeping all of them refreshed up to the minute. So for now, for Barry Grooms and producer Bay Chokum, I'm David Wallace. We'll see you at the stadium.
Heber Springs is home for Panthers football, and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Does your pain stop you from living your life? Go see the great staff at Ivy Physical Therapy on South 7th Street in Heber Springs. They provide a variety of treatments to improve the quality of your life, including strength and balance training, pain reduction, and improving neuropathy. They also have a 24-hour gym available free to active patients or for membership to the public. Choose Ivy Physical Therapy for your physical and speech therapy services. Ivy Physical Therapy proudly supports all of the Lake area community.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Forest City as the Panthers travel tonight and take on Forest City. And it's time now for Panther Talk with Caleb Carmichael, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. We talked about this stretch, back-to-back road games, went on the road last week, took care of business at Lone Oak. Special teams, offense, defense, I thought all played well last week.
Yeah, just a complete game. Like I said, played their defense had only given up 1 touchdown in conference play, and I thought we were very efficient offensively. Had the 1 turnover that didn't really cost us, but other than that, moved the ball well, and scoring on the first play was great. Defensively, what a job by the defense. They had the wheel route to the back down their sideline, and then one drive that they scored on. But other than that, we had control of the game, and special teams made big plays, with the onside kick and things like that. So just really proud of the effort of the team.
Yeah, tell me about the thinking that went into the onside kick, because I thought that was the biggest play of the game, to come out and get the onside kick to start the second half. Was there a lot of talk about that at halftime going into that?
A little bit. We knew we didn't want to kick deep to them, and so we had squib kicked on our first couple of scores early in the game. And they had some big returns, and if they're going to run it back to the 40, let's see if we can surprise them right here. And we worked that quite a bit. Biggs had a great kick. Caleb Carr did exactly what he was coached to do, and they boxed that guy out and then got the ball, and that was a huge momentum swing.
And now to bounce back this week, how about the week as far as practice to get ready for Forest City? How's it going?
Very focused. Like I say it every week, this is a very mature group of kids. We got a lot of seniors and good leadership, and they know that. They know the position they've put themselves in, and they understand that we have to continue to take care of business, and so we've had a very focused week of practice.
This is a long road trip, couple of hours by car, even longer than that on the bus. Just kind of take us through the week as far as what traveling on a game day like this, because it is more difficult than just running down the road 30 minutes and playing a game.
It is. This is our longest trip of the year. And you worry about that. How's that going to affect us mentally? We'll get them out of school pretty early and stop and eat at Cersei over at Colton's and try to do some things to break the trip up and get there in time to where we can wake up and get out and stretch our legs and be ready to go by 7 o'clock.
The travel plans, how does that go into account as far as, because you went on some long trips back in the playoffs and you mix things up, I know, and then also obviously you've coached for a long time now. Do you take all that experience and just kind of put your own spin on what you want to do on travel day?
I do. I've kind of that's one of the things I think I've mirrored the most from when I played here, for Coach Jansky was every minute was so detailed in everything that we did and travel included. And like I said, we had some I remember going to West Fork, going to Gravette, some really long trips in the postseason. And it's just so important to make sure there's a fine line. It's kind of like rain, you don't want to talk too much about it and have it in the kids' heads to where they're thinking about that instead of thinking about playing the football game. But they have to understand that, like you said, this is different than zipping down the road to Ball Knob or Clinton. It's a long trip, and we have to be, by the time 7 o'clock gets here, we have to be focused and ready to play.
And then also, how important is it to travel well tonight, to get things done, because you hope to be making some long trips in November with this program as well.
Yeah, this is good practice for the postseason. If we can take care of business, we'll set ourselves up to have a round one game at home. But after that, there could be some long trips in the postseason, and you want to play into late November into December, and then there's going to be long trips that you'll have. So this is good practice for that, to see maybe there's some things we need to tweak or whatnot. But yeah, it definitely gets you ready for later in the year.
So we've talked about the trip. Now talk about the team, Forest City, and the keys and what it'll take to get a win tonight.
Very athletic. They've got a running back he's a hoss. He's got offers from Arkansas State, from Kansas State, and there's a lot of D1 interest in him. They've got some size up front, and they've got speed all across the field. So their first-year head coach for them, he's done a great job of coming in and bringing energy. Former NFL player, and so the kids love playing for him, and they've got a lot of excitement, more than they've had in a while around their program. So we have to match that. With the long trip, there may not be as many folks that travel, so we had to do some things in practice this week to prepare to create our own energy on the sideline. I think that's going to be a huge key. And then, as far as keys to victory go, it's the same thing. We've got to take care of the football, got to start fast on offense. We have to contain that speed and, understand that he's going to have some big plays, but it can't be explosive plays over and over. Just make them keep snapping the ball and then try to find a way to create another explosive play in the kicking game.
All right, Coach, always appreciate your time. Go get them. We'll see you after the game.
All right, thanks. Go Panthers.
That's all for this week's edition of Panther Talk with Caleb Carmichael, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Stay with us. We'll join Lance Hamilton from the FL Davis broadcast booth in 60 seconds. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Hello, this is Pastor Matt Bassford at First Baptist Church. We are located 2 blocks north of the courthouse in beautiful downtown Heber Springs. We know that the Lord is for us, not against us. Because we know that, we at First Baptist Church are for you. We are for Heber Springs. We are for Heber Springs schools. We are for Cleveland County. We are for your children. We are for your family. Please join us Sunday at 9:15 for Sunday school and worship at 10:30, or Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. We are for you. Go Panthers.
It's game time on 101.9 The Lake. Panther football is on the radio right now and all season long, exclusively here on Heber Springs' hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is presented to you by Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, FL Davis Ace Home Center, IV Physical Therapy, Heartland Ford, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, Cry-Like Real Estate, Cowboy Collision, Bartlett Tire Center, Red River Dodge, First Baptist Church Heber Springs, Baptist Health, and by the many Panther football boosters. Player of the Game is brought to you by Heartland Ford. And Panther Talk with head coach Caleb Carmichael is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now, let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan, and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Football greetings, and we welcome you to Smith Stadium in Forest City as the Panthers are on the road, 5-3 on the season, and just one loss in conference play coming into play, 4-1 in conference play. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Billy Morgan along with Lance Hamilton, and I think we're going to have our national anthem, and then we're going to come back and we will have the Hopper Termite Pest Management coin toss. So let's step away for 2 minutes. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is Panther Nation's hometown dealer. Cowboys Chevrolet GMC offers hassle-free services. They offer more than just sales. Their dealership is equipped to provide their customers top-notch service, repairs, financing options, and get the most for your trade. The sales team at Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is ready to show you some cowboy courtesy and help you cheer on the Panthers in a new car, truck, or SUV. Stop by the dealership or visit their website, CowboysChevroletGMC.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, McKenzie Realty, Red River Boating, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Southern Pipe and Supply, Brothers Barbecue, Eagle Bank and Trust, Old Town Espresso, Southridge Nursing and Rehab. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We only get one life, and at Baptist Health, we want yours to be the best. Because life isn't just about living, but living well. And we'll be here with all our best for every step of your journey.
It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best life. Yeah, living my best.
Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mobile RV Repair, A1 Heating and Air Company, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Oxygenate America. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Welcome back to Forest City. Billy Morgan along with Lance Hamilton, Rick Hobgood, and Billy Smallwood as we're about ready for the Hopper Termite Pest Management coin toss. First meeting between these two schools, Heber Springs and Forest City, and a very familiar name. Reggie Swinton is the head football coach for Forest City and played football for Houston Nutt at Murray State. And played the NFL.
He played for the Cowboys.
Played, for a while. And the Mustangs went 1-9 last year. They were 0-7 in conference play. That was when they were in 5A a year ago. And they also have another familiar name that Razorback fans would know. Lance, I'll let you say it because I've tried to say it about 3 or 4 different times. I never could say it I remember he played for the Razorbacks and always had a hard time saying it. So.
Oh, he was a great linebacker.
Yeah.
Sam Olajubutu.
Yeah, he's on this staff as well. Panthers getting ready for the coin toss down on the field, and Tidwell along with West for the Panthers, and also Newton and
Luke Elliott.
Yeah, Luke Elliott is the 4 captains that will go out for the Panthers. And tonight's coin toss is brought to you by Hopper Termite and Pest Management in Heber Springs. With over 50 years of experience, Hopper Termite and Pest Management is proud to be the company that you can rely on for all of your pest control needs. To schedule your appointment, call 501-362-8251. Go Panthers from everyone at Hopper Termite and Pest Management. So the coin toss taking place, and, we talked about you didn't know how many Panther fans would travel. It's a 2-hour trip, but there are quite a few sitting in the stands across from us, Lance, wearing the jackets tonight because it's going to be a cool evening here tonight in Forest City.
Yeah, it's going to be a little chilly, and there's still a few walking around headed that way.
Forest City and Heber Springs played last night at junior high, and Forest City won last night's junior high contest in Heber Springs. 7th grade won last night, and the 7th graders and the junior high teams, their season is over. So we will not we'll see some of them come up and play next week. So. Colonel Larry West has brought me a light. I'm not going to Lone Oak for 2 years. Thank you, Colonel. Larry West heard us talking about we didn't have a light up there last year. So now we've got a light, Lance, to take with us to Lone Oak next week. And the Colonel came all the way over here sitting on the visiting sideline. So we'll take that back to Heber Springs with us and take it. Man, that's a fancy light that we can take with us. Well, who knows? We might need it in the playoffs somewhere down the road. Hopper Termite and Pest Management coin toss, and Lance, tell us about it.
Panthers won the toss. They're going to take the football.
Okay, all right. Panthers. Well, that's what Coach talks about is starting fast.
Yeah. And they did start fast last week.
They sure did. So they started fast last week. You can't start any faster than that unless you return the opening kickoff, I guess, back for a touchdown because they scored on the first play from scrimmage. Well, what's at stake? Obviously, the Panthers control their own destiny. Philip Seaton told me there's a little wrinkle in that with unless there's a win by Lone Oak over Mills. And unless Lone Oak can beat Mills by more than 13, then that comes into play. Now, that would be a tall task for the Mills team, I think, to lose because they've played so well this year. But Panthers, you feel like control their own destiny for the number 2 seed, which is a home game. You're guaranteed that. And then week 2, maybe a short trip if you can get past the first week. Forest City coming out of the field, and here comes the Panthers out of the field as well. And Forest City in their blue uniforms, blue helmets, blue tops and blue pants. Panthers in their traveling white jerseys and the red pants, and they have the red helmet with the block HS on each side. Logan Rutledge is the leading receiver for this team. 27 receptions, 375 yards, 4 touchdowns. We saw him come up with some big receptions on third down last week. Well, what a week last week, and what a year really for Weston Warden and Liam Buffalo. Weston needs 9 yards to get to 1,000 on the season, Lance, and you very much expect him to do that tonight. You hope if he doesn't do that tonight, something's gone bad wrong. He would be the first Panther to rush for more than 1,000 yards since Julio Rubio did it back in 2019. He rushed for 1,154 yards.
Julio Rubio.
And Liam Buffalo needs 156 yards rushing to become just the second quarterback in school history to rush for more than 1,000 yards. Michael Ludwig rushed for 1,146 yards back in 2011. So we get ready to go. It'll be Forest City that'll keep kicking away left to right in front of us here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter as we look on from the F.L. Davis broadcast booth. And we have plenty of light.
Yeah.
Colonel West brought us the light. We have plenty of light tonight. It's comfortable here in the F.L. Davis booth tonight. And waiting for Forest City to send the rest of their kicking unit out onto the field to kick it away right here. Liam Buffalo, I should say, is also, Lance, he's in striking distance of Ludwig's record. He needs 303 yards to break that record rushing yards. He would have to do that the next few weeks, so he has a chance to do that.
Absolutely.
So here we go, and the Panthers will get it. They'll move right to left in front of us. And from the north end zone is where the Panthers will take it, and then they'll head south as the Mustangs will tee it up. And we are underway with a Heartland Ford kickoff. It's a high sky kick that is grabbed out of the air by Dudek on the near side. And the Panthers will have the first possession of the game. And they'll start right at the 34-yard line here in the Bartlett Tire Center, first quarter of play. So we'll see Liam Buffalo bring the offense out. And we'll watch. Love to see a big game from those offensive linemen tonight, Lance.
Yeah, offensive line's going to play really good tonight, Billy. I'm assuming that. Well, first off, they got a couple of pretty good-sized boys there on the defensive side.
Yeah.
And then I figure we're going to see some speed, not only in the linebackers, but in the secondary as well.
Actually, Davis and Kate James, they are the tackles. Nash Farmer is the center as he comes up over the football, and he'll snap it to Liam Buffalo. And now the Panthers send motion, and Warden comes into the backfield just right behind Buffalo from the 34. Now whistle, and we're going to have a Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag that is down before the first play. It's a false start penalty against the Panthers. The guards for the Panthers tonight, Luke Elliott and Justin Newton. So back it up to the 29-yard line, and a Cowboys Chevrolet GMC penalty marker begins the game. Open field is to the right. Panthers have Rutledge, who is split wide to the left, two receivers to the right. And now taking out of the gun, give it to Warden. Big hole right side across the 35-40. Turns it back center of the field across the 45-yard line. He's going to pick up 16 and get a first down. Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down on the Panthers' first play from scrimmage.
That's a good-looking run right there. You know, the right side of the offensive line, opened him a little hole there. Big Axley Davis and Justin Newton.
Yeah, and it
gave him a little running room.
It takes Weston Warden one play to go over 1,000 on the season. And now Liam Buffalo is going to run the football up the middle, midfield, 45-yard line to the 42-yard line. He's got another Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down, 13-yard pickup, and the Panthers move the chains on back-to-back plays after the tackle is made there by Cameron Gates.
And there they go, a little swing out to Warden. He's on the right side, skirts down the sidelines. He's still going.
Yeah, real quick pass play to the right side. They didn't even think about huddling. They jumped right up on it. And the nice screen pass that's complete, and the tackle made on the far side. The man that made the tackle is slow to get up, but he's going to come back to the line of scrimmage, and now they're going to snap it to Liam Buffalo. Same play, swinging right side, right back again to Warden, and he runs up the sideline and down inside the 20-yard line. So the Panthers, for the first time tonight, down to the 15, are inside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone. Another, after they got that Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down a few moments ago, about 2 yards short of it right here.
Yeah, they're taking no time, really. This is the longest they've been the last two plays.
No huddle. And Julian, the fullback, in motion, handed off to Warden, coming to the near side. Now he's at the 10, turns it back center of the field, and takes it down inside the 10-yard line down to the 9-yard line. That's a Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down. So Weston Warden gets 9 right there, and the Panthers get another first down as they continue on inside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone. Now they're knocking on the door at the 7-yard line. Buffalo has Warden to his right. And now Buffalo with a man in motion from left to right, handed off to Dwyer, who is in motion. There is a Cowboys Chevrolet GMC penalty flag. Once again, that's a false start penalty against the Panthers. Emmett Dwyer, they were going to give it to him right there. He set the single-season record for pass breakups last week in Week 6 against Little Rock Hall. He has 12 on the season.
Yeah, he's played phenomenal in the secondary this year. He's been a real star to watch back there.
So take it back to the 12. First down and goal from the 12-yard line. And now give it to Warden right side, angling right to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Weston Warden 12 yards out with a touchdown run, and the Panthers grab an early 6-0 lead with 9:50 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. And Caleb Carmichael says put the foot on the gas pedal and go right down the field and start fast, and that's what they've done here tonight.
That was a good, not only a good play call, but he got some good blocks over on that right side.
Here's the extra point, and the extra point is,
well, there's
a flag before. Yeah, that's why we didn't get a signal. Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag is offside, and the Panthers are going to go for 2. So the Panthers will go for 2. Rutledge comes off. Rutledge is a little bit hobbled. Remember last week?
Yeah, that left ankle.
Yeah. And you can see he has it heavily taped. And now it is Buffalo with 3 backs lined up right behind him. And now we have a whistle and a timeout. Panthers take a timeout. They maybe didn't have enough players on the field. Looked like they had someone running on the field at the last instant. So a quick timeout. So Panthers' first timeout. We don't want to miss the 2-point conversion, so we'll keep it here. I don't know how quickly they might go back to action. 9:50 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. It is Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers this year, and let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all your general automotive maintenance needs. Get your vehicle ready for all the games you'll be attending. Go see Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for me. So it's the 2-point conversion try coming right here.
They got everybody out there now.
Warden, Eli Buffalo, and Dwyer are the 3 backs behind Liam Buffalo. Liam keeps, and Liam into the end zone, right around the right side, right behind the guard on the right side, and in for the 2-point conversion. And the Panthers grab an early lead. 9:50 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. 6-0, 8-0, I should say. They haven't put the points up there, but it is 8. Panthers lead. We pause for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football.
Billy Morgan back with Rick Hopgood and our director on site, which is Billy Smallwood, thanks to Rick Hopgood. Rick always does a great job for us. I called for a 60 right there, and then I looked and I saw him out there real quick, and I said, hey, Rick, let's just do a 30. So that was me that cut it short right there, not Rick. Rick does a great job back in the studio always. And so now here is the kickoff. It is the Heartland Ford kickoff taken at the 22-yard line. Return to the near side. The Panthers get downfield and really covered that well. Emmett Dwyer grabbed him around the waist and was the first one to get there, and then had some help as well. And Montarius Williams on the return. And Forest City will start at the 27-yard line. We're not strangers to coming over in this direction, though.
No.
Many times we've traveled this road and went a little farther when we would go down to Lee.
Or to
Marietta Lee.
Helena also.
And Helena, yeah. Didn't go to Helena as many times as we did down to Marietta.
Yeah.
And all the basketball trips down there, football trips. So first down for Forest City at their own 27-yard line. And this time, play fake, going to throw it on first down. They're going to go up top, and it's going to be intercepted at the 40-yard line. And now it's fumbled, and they scramble for it, and Forest City gets it back. It was picked off. Was that Dudek?
Dudek.
Yeah, picked it off, and then it's stripped. And then Forest City is going to cover it up back at the 45-yard line. So Karen Lee actually recovered it, and they're going to mark it at the 46-yard line. Now the officials get together. It was definitely Panthers had possession of it. Sideline warning. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that is down. Sideline warning against Forest City. And so now Panthers will see the Mustangs in Panther territory to the 46-yard line. So winding up and throwing it right there was Dalen Washington. He is the quarterback, and we understand and we expect to see
a lot tonight from their outstanding back as well. Kevin Young Jr.'s in there right now. They give it to Kevin Young Jr., and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Eli Buffalo came up to meet him, and it's a loss back at the 48-yard line. 2-yard loss, second down and 12 coming up here. And now we're going to see Jabari Williams. That's who you expected to see back there, Lance. He comes on the field.
Yeah, that's who I kept looking for, and I never saw him. And it looks like they're going with another different quarterback, too.
Well, let's see. I think maybe Kevin Young Jr.?
Yeah, 20 come on the sideline.
Yeah, Kevin Young Jr. I think is going to be in the backfield, and it's an empty backfield. So Kevin Young Jr. Now we're going to have a whistle and timeout. Forest City has to use a timeout. 8:31 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. We will take a 60-second break here. 8-0 Panthers lead on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Zeke and Lizzie Seafood and Steakhouse. Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. Arkansas Bouncy Bros. Cash Saver of Heber Springs. Verona's Italian Restaurant. White River Health. Tina Moore Agency Allstate. Angie's Hideaway. Eagle Pest Management. Foggy Hollow Gift Co. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
So the Mustangs set up a wide receiver screen pass and is complete on the near side. Incomplete to Ja'Cory Buchanan, and he's going to carry it down to the 38-yard line, and he stopped there. So that's a good-looking play on what was first down, make it second down and 12. Now it's third down.
Yeah, there for a second I thought the Panther defense was going to get in to bust that one up, but they got a couple of good blocks right there.
So we look on from the FL Davis broadcast booth, and it is third down and 2 from the 38-yard line, and the quarterback's going to keep it and run it straight up the middle. Eli Buffalo and Carter Julian combined to make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Right at the 26-yard line. They move the chains.
I think that was Elijah Jones, Bill, with Julian.
Was it? Okay, I thought Buffalo was in
Buffalo
there.
Was still back in the secondary.
Okay. Beg your pardon, then Elijah Jones. And almost cleaning up there, Bassford was there as well, but those were the first two that got to him. So it's first down at the 36. Open field to the left, 7:22 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. And now they've changed quarterbacks again. Dalen Washington is in, and he'll hand it off and running the football forward down to the 33-yard line. And Julian and Chuck Vinson in there. That time we saw Kevin Young Jr. run it. So they've thrown a few different wrinkles at the Panthers here on this first drive. 4-yard gain there, second down 6 to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, trying to keep them on their toes.
Open field is to the left. Forest City band is here, and the Panther band is here. They're both sitting across from us. Open field is to the left. This is going to be Washington who's going to take the snap. Now Washington rolls to the left. He's going to run now. Takes it for a first down inside the 30-yard line. Still on his feet. Lowers his shoulder. Runs down to the 19-yard line. Logan Rutledge took him on and tackled him, but that was quite a collision. So it's a Forest City first down as they get inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone for the first time.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to be able to contain him, and he was actually turned on his little jets there and snuck out around the corner and kind of ran by a couple of guys.
We've not seen a lot of
Jabari.
Yeah, we've not seen
much of him.
He's in the backfield now to the left.
Young is back there with him as well. And Williams to the left of the quarterback. And now they'll give it his time to Young. And Young takes it around the left end, just outside the hash marks. Carry it for a good gain on first down. Brody Bashford on the tackle. He got 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 coming up with 6 minutes left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. So midway through the first. Panthers have had it once. If you just joined us, they scored on their first drive. 12-yard touchdown run from Weston Ward. Shotgun. And now the quarterback gives to Young up the middle. Young to the 5-yard line, and Young's going to be tripped up inside the 5-yard line by Liam Buffalo down to the 1. So Forest City is knocking on the door. They led Little Rock Mills early in the game and led late in the first half. Now, Little Rock Mills would win that game going away in the second half. But this is a team with a lot of talent, Lance, out there. It's a team that you come on the road, you play a team with this much talent. It's concerning, and you're obviously, you know what you can get into. This is a very talented team.
They're a talented team with a new coaching staff.
So now quarterback sneak and a little shove there and into the end zone for the touchdown. That was almost like the little push. And Dalen Washington gets shoved into the end zone and the touchdown. You guys were talking about fireworks on the way down here on the ride down, and I said I'd never see the fireworks. That one, those fireworks were shot close enough to the field that I felt like that some landed in my head. That's right outside the stadium. 4:59 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. It looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah. We'll probably see that all night.
So now this is Washington taking, and now Washington's going to keep. Washington goes up the middle, lunges. Did he get across? No. They said he did not. His knee was down, and he did not convert on the 2-point conversion. One official, and I'll tell you what they're upset about, and Coach Swinton is saying that the official that was on the right side did throw his arms up, Lance. The official on the far side said it was no good. So now the linesmen get together, and they talk about it. So hold on.
He was definitely close.
Yeah. Coach is not happy, and I thought the official on the far side called it pretty quickly.
He did.
I think they're going to change their mind, Lance, because they're going over to tell Caleb Carmichael something. And Caleb Carmichael is coming to meet the officials at the 28-yard line.
Smiling.
Yeah, so they're going to. I bet you they're going to put the 2 points up there. No signal up here or anything to the press box. They went and told both coaches. So the press box, the scoreboard operator, does not know whether to put 2 points up there or not, because the referee, the white hat, first his signal was no.
Yeah.
So as far as we know for now, it's 8-6.
Well, that's the way we're going to
keep an eye on that, Lance, and see. 4:59 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. It's a Heartland Ford kickoff coming up. And no change on the board, and nothing said from. But I just wondered why they went and talked to Coach Carmichael if they were not going to put the 2 points on the board. But now here is the Heartland Ford kickoff. It is going to be fielded at the 18-yard line across the 20, 25, 30. And Dwyer will take it up to the 31-yard line. And Daquan Scott made the tackle. So 4:55 left in the first quarter. Now the Panthers get it. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. So both teams very successful on their first possessions.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, that's Forest City's second because they threw the INT and then recovered the fumble.
Yeah, there you go. That's right, yeah.
Their offense never had to leave the field.
Yeah, that was a big play. They moved it across midfield. So empty backfield, and now here is Buffalo taking, and now Buffalo is going to run the football to the right side across the 30. Buffalo, penalty flag is down across the 40-yard line. He would have a Cowboys Chevrolet first down at the 44, but there's a Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flag that will negate that.
Yeah, I hate to say that.
Holding penalty against the Panthers on the right edge. And we're going to hear the bands tonight, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
They are both pointing right at us.
The battle of the bands.
It is going to be the battle of the bands, yeah. 4:48 left. They sound great, both of them. So holding penalty against the Panthers from the 27-yard line is where the Panthers will have it, their own 27. In shotgun, Buffalo takes, and now Buffalo hands it off. And now here's Warden, who's going to cross the 30-yard line. Then they gang tackle him. Always concerns me when I see him really gang up and make a tackle like that. Somebody's going to get a ankle rolled up or a knee. Daquan Scott led the charge. Second down and 8 coming up right here.
Yeah, they were trying to get something going there with a little quarterback sticking it in his belly, and Weston didn't let go.
Second and 8. Julian in motion from left to right. And now handed off right side. This is Warden across the 35. He's up to the 40-yard line, and he's going to take it to the 43-yard line. And they're going to mark it right at the 42. It's a Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down. Weston Warden gets the first down for the Panthers, and he's already off to a good start. The Panthers up to the 42-yard line, 3:55 and counting here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter.
That's a good run by Weston. We say that all the time, but it truly is whenever you watch what he does after first contact.
Open field is to the left in shotgun. And now here's Liam Buffalo, runs around the right end across the 45. Buffalo, he applied the hit. He knocked the defender down. Knocked the defender down at the 48-yard line, and a good physical run there from Liam Buffalo. As he goes out of bounds on the far sideline at the 48, it's a 6-yard gain, and second down and 4 for the Panthers.
Just keep switching it around there, and then maybe you'll see him drop back and catch him off guard.
3:27 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first. Shotgun. Buffalo takes and now looks right. Now Buffalo's going to go up top. Right sideline, incomplete. Coverage over the top came over to help. Rutledge was the intended receiver. He had beat his man down the sideline, Jaden Wilson, but the over-the-top coverage from Vontarius Williams was there. So now it's third down and 4.
It was a well-thrown ball, just a little too much.
Yeah. Well, we say it oftentimes, too, that he gives his player the chance to go and make the play instead of underthrowing it. And now there's Buffalo's going to keep it, and Liam Buffalo's going to run for a first down, give him 7, and he takes it down to the 45-yard line, and the Panthers will move the chains.
Once again, that right-hand side of the line, Axley Davis and Justin Newton gave him a good hole to get through.
So open field left, 2 receivers to the right into the boundary. And taking out of the gun, Liam Buffalo hands it off now. Here is Warden, who will carry it down inside the 40-yard line, down to the 37-yard line. He's going to get 8 on first down. And now it's second down and a couple for the Panthers. This stadium, I like the way it's set up, Lance. No track around it. Not that I don't like tracks. I love tracks, but the football stadium is right close to the field. And you feel like you're right on top of it. We were sitting over on the visiting sideline before the game as we wait for the snap. There's a snap to Weston Warden, who's going to take it really close to a first down. He got a couple. He's shoved backwards. We'll see if I think they're going to move the chains.
He got it to the 35.
Yep, now Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down. They say move those chains. But it feels like it's sitting over here up top looking down that the visitor's sideline is closer. And now this is a permanent structure. This is an old stadium that we're sitting on. It's not it's the aluminum bleachers across from us and newer bleachers. But, boy, they're very close to the surface. And now hand it off. left side for Warden, turns it back up the middle, and he's going to be thrown backwards. He gets it to the 31-yard line, and then he's stopped by Frank Crutcher. Gain of 4, second down 6, 1:27 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, 8-6 Panthers lead.
Speaking of the field, Billy, they got a nice turf field.
Yeah.
Nice lit up scoreboard over here to our right, to the north side of the field.
Have an indoor facility.
Got a nice little indoor facility.
Second down 6. Man in motion, that's Julian from the 31. And now the toss right side. This is for Warden, who will take it forward and take it down inside the 30-yard line, down near a first down. It is a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down. He was behind the line of scrimmage, and that looked like a forward pitch.
Shuttle pass.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can. He's behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah. So it's first down at the 35-yard line. Panthers have Julian at fullback. He's in motion from right to left from the 25, and now handed off to Warden. Warden to the 20-yard line, down inside the 15-yard line. He's got another Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down. He's down to the 13-yard line, and the second time tonight the Panthers have been inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone.
Well, that time, Billy, they switched it up just a little bit and gave the ball to Warden. He ran right up the backside of Nash Farmer and Luke Elliott. Had a nice hole to run in.
So to the 13-yard line now. Panthers moving down to our left, just 5 seconds left in the quarter. See if they get it snapped in time. Buffalo does get it snapped, and now hand it off to Warden around the right end. Warden is going to get to the 11, maybe the 10, and then he's wrestled down right there by Landon Ivory, and that's the end of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Panthers will have second down at the 10-yard line when we come back. 8-6 Panthers. We pause for 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleburne County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greer Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Jitterbug Coffee House, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau, Cal Custom Gary Bresnan, Judy King School of Dance, Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, Los Locos Mexican Restaurant in Heber Springs, Lake Country Auto Sales, Heber Springs Eye Care, Visual Identity. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
8-6. Panthers have the 2-point lead, and they have the possession to start the Cry-Like second quarter right at the 10-yard line. And now Buffalo takes out of the gun, fakes a toss to the right side. Buffalo's going to run left side, 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. So Liam Buffalo with his first touchdown run of the night. Panthers' second rushing touchdown. And it's now Heber Springs 14-6 with 11:54 remaining here in the Cry-Like second quarter. So I guess the 6 is going to stay, Lance. We would have surely known by now that they would have said, hey, put 2 more points up there on the board. Because
for the Mustangs, yeah.
Yeah, because they said that even a few moments ago, 14-6. So Biggs adds the extra point, and the Panthers have scored once again. Another good snap there from Nate Eaton and the hold from Lachlan Tubbs, and the Panthers lead 15-6. 11:54 left in the game's first half. Here in the Cry-Like second quarter, we pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube Banking. With Cube, account holders can cash a check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live local FAB&T account representative during extended banking hours. Think of Cube as half ATM, half teller. Complete banking. The Cube hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch to bank outside the box with Cube. Member FDIC.
$11:54 remaining here in the Cry-like second quarter. Panthers go down the field for the second time, and they get points, and now it's 15-6 Heber Springs. Kind of an unorthodox score that we have, but the Panthers getting it done and getting it done all on the ground so far.
Yeah, they really have. They've only attempted one pass, I think, which was overthrown to Rutledge.
So here's the kickoff from Biggs. It's an onside. Panthers recovered one last week. They're going to recover one tonight. It is recovered by Seth Dudek at the 49-yard line. So how about Biggs? You know, there's an art to that, and he's had two good onside kicks the last 2 weeks, and that one was not handled cleanly, and Seth Dudek was right there to jump on it. And the Panthers have it at the 49-yard line of Forest City.
I'm not so sure that Eli Buffalo didn't knock that one loose.
Maybe so. So here comes the Panthers offense back out onto the field. First down at the 49-yard line. With open field right. In motion, Bashford is now the fullback. And I hand it off to Warden coming to the near side. 45. Penalty flag is down. He's going to be dragged down at the 35-yard line. Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker down. Tackle made by Rashad Washington. That'll negate a first down. Hold on the edge. Second time the Panthers have held tonight. 11:44 left here in the Cry-like second quarter. And 15-6. Panthers we're almost right in front of our FL Davis broadcast booth, but after that penalty takes them back to the 41-yard line. Those are the penalties that just really hamper a drive.
Scooting them back to the south side of the 50.
It turns into officially a 10-yard penalty, but it really goes into about a 21, 22-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Open field to the left. And now Buffalo has Bashford in motion. He's the fullback. He'll hand it off to Warden. Warden went left, and there was nothing there, and he tried to come back to the right. He's going to be grabbed and tackled by Isaiah Dale right at the line of scrimmage at the 41.
Yeah, the linebacker done a great job right there to get in the backfield.
So it's first down at the 40, second down at the 41-yard line. Now they move the marker. Open field is to the left. Panthers now with Buffalo in shotgun takes, and now Buffalo rolls to the, in fact, a little draw play here, handed off, and Warden tried to make a cut, and he slipped down at the 46-yard line. When he slipped down, he saw some daylight, Lance,
There
and
was
that's why
some
he
daylight.
darted back to the right.
Yeah, there was some daylight.
We saw that draw play last week work well. Bashford goes off the field now. Panthers bring Dudek onto the field. 10:39 left, and now it's third down here in the Cry-like second quarter. It's third down and long, third down and 16.
Well, the Forest City defense is playing within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo takes. Buffalo pressure after him. They bring a heat. He throws right sideline, incomplete. He was trying to lead Rutledge down the sideline, but you'd mentioned they had everybody in the box, and they brought the pressure.
I think Rutledge had turned into a blocker at that point and kind of had his back turned to where he wasn't paying, I'm not saying he wasn't paying attention, but I think he thought that Buffalo was going to try to come down the field running.
He had three players right around him that he was trying to shield. So the Mustangs will force the punt. First punt we've seen from the Panthers. So Dudek is averaging 40.1 yards per punt. Comes on the field. Good snap to him. And he gets the punt away. Line drive punt. Hits at the 25-yard line. He'll roll inside the 20-yard line down to about the 17. So turns out to be a good punt for the Panthers. And they'll mark it at the 18s where they'll officially mark it. Seth Dudek, the record for the punting average in a season is 40.3. That was Ben Caston did that back in 1976. So he's just he's right there. He's close.
He's knocking on the door.
Philip Seaton always gives us some good things to talk about. Keeps up with all the numbers. Open field is to the left with marktime.com. So it's 10:09 left here in the Crylac second quarter. Toss to the left side. The Panthers string that out well. Make a good play. Bashford made the tackle. Dwyer really messed that play up, though, didn't he? He was in the backfield.
He did. He turned the ball carrier back to the inside, and that's when Bashford was able to collect him.
So it's a 2-yard gain, and it's second down and 8 with 9:47 remaining. As we have made it through the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, now in the Crylac second quarter. Second down. We've seen a lot of different ball carriers, but we've seen mainly Washington go the distance at quarterback. Now he's going to run across the 25-30, 35, 40, running to the right side, and a great open field tackle by Logan Rutledge, but it's a first down up to the 39-yard line. But a great tackle by Logan Rutledge, or he might still be running.
He might.
Hey, he's tough out of the backfield. He went back, looked like he was – I don't think that was designed run.
I don't think so. I think he saw what he was looking for was closed up, and he had a hole to run through and open field for 15, 20 yards.
So it is first down at the 39-yard line. Open field is to the left. And now in shotgun, he takes here. This time he's going to turn. He's going to hand it off, and there's two white jerseys right there to greet him.
Eaton
Eaton and Elliott was the first one to make the contact, and Eaton was there as well. Luke Elliott and Nate Eaton, and it's a 3-yard loss back to the 36-yard line. That was one of those reads in which Washington, I'm not sure either way he went there, Lance, because they were both in the backfield, and I think that they were in trouble.
Yeah, I think they both done a really good job of slipping through the line of scrimmage right there.
So now at the 36-yard line, high snap, and now Washington rolls right. Washington is going to be grabbed and brought down. Eaton grabbed him first up high, and then the Panthers, with a lot of help, Bashford gets there, Buffalo as well, Eli. And so it's third down. That's about a yard loss on the play, back to the 36. 7:47 left here in the Crylac second.
So about 3rd and 14. Yeah. Good defensive effort right there.
Kevin Young Jr. coming back onto the field. And we understood and we were told that they have a really good back that a lot of schools are looking at. They haven't gotten to see him much tonight. And now this time Washington's going to throw. Washington's pass is incomplete. Pressure was in the backfield. Jones was back there in the backfield, and so was Luke Elliott. They forced him to throw that high, and the little screen pass incomplete. And now it's 4th down and 13, and here comes the punting unit on. So the defense gives up 1 first down, but that's it.
Yeah, just hold your ground right here. Don't get too antsy. Try not to have a costly penalty.
Gary Red is watching the game tonight.
Well, hello, Gary Red.
Still waiting on Gary to call.
Look out.
High snap, and they'll go back and pick it up, try to get the punt away. Cannot. Now going to run it and try to punt again. Now he's going to run it across the 20-yard line of the 24. Well, he had thoughts of trying to punt it again, Kevin Young Jr. did, but he was in a bad spot. The snap was way over his head. No way that he could get to it.
That put him in a horrible predicament.
Yeah. The only chance that he had to maybe get it punted away was as soon as he grabbed it, but he had no idea, with his back to the play, where the
he done all he could do, to be honest with you. I mean,
also, Coach James Betts is watching.
Well, hello, Coach Betts.
So it's first down Panthers now at the 23-yard line. So they're just outside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone. Here's Buffalo. He's going to run inside the 15, 10, running right to the 5, and touchdown Panthers. Liam Buffalo in for 6, and the Panthers now have put 21 points on the board, and the Panthers, Liam Buffalo, 2 touchdowns on the ground tonight, and Weston Warden 1 touchdown rushing. So 6:58 remaining, and 21-6 now. Panthers lead, and they turn the turnover into points. And just one play later, they're going to go for 2 again. Up 21-6 right now. Liam now runs into his own man, and now he's not going to get in. He and Warden collided as he went around the left end and threw the timing off just enough, and then blue jerseys all around him, so the 2-point conversion fails. 21-6, Panthers lead, 6:58 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter. We take a quick 30-second timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, New Life Church, Allen Furniture, Mark Mansfield State Farm, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Renew Church, Stevenson Oil Company, Access Medical Clinic of Heber Springs. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
.6:58 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter, ready for the Heartland Ford kickoff that's coming here from Biggs. We saw an onside kick the last time the Panthers had the kickoff. And remember, I know they wanted to turn that into points. Probably would have without that holding penalty. That really changed the complexion of that drive. This time a high sky kick that's going to hit at the 31-yard line to be picked up and returned up to the 33-yard line. Panthers swarmed to it. And a tackle right there at the 33. So Forest City will have it now. Panther fans, when you're ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let the agents at Cry-Like help anytime you have questions about real estate. Cry-Like knows the way. Let them get you home. Go Panthers from everyone at Cry-Like. 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the Cry-Like second quarter. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton, Rick Hobgood, Billy Smallwood from Forest City. And the ball at the 32-yard line. Smalls is up top. He's on the roof. It's a little cooler outside. We're going to be into the 50s before this one's over. 61 right now. But no chance of rain. Open field is to the left. Washington takes, and now whistle. Timeout. Forest City timeout. We'll take it. 6:52 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter. Panthers have a 21-6 lead. We pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube Banking. With Cube, account holders can cash a check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live local FAB&T account representative during extended banking hours. Think of Cube as half ATM, half teller. Complete banking. The Cube hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch to bank outside the box with Cube. Member FDIC.
6:52 remaining here in the Cry-Like second quarter, and the Panthers with a 21-6 lead. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton from the F.L. Davis broadcast booth. Panthers, after the Heartland Ford timeout, will send their defense back out on the field. First down at the 32. Open field is to the left. And now Washington with a back to each side. Washington takes, rolls to the left, looking to throw. Pressure after him. He gets away momentarily, still being chased, and now they're going to get to him at the 23-yard line. And Elijah Jones got to him. Carter Julian was chasing, so was Eli Buffalo. It's a big loss. It'll be a sack officially back at the 24-yard line.
There was good coverage over here by the D-backs. Dwyer and Riggs was out here that time.
Yeah, and Washington, just as soon as he snaps it, Lance, he had pressure chasing him.
Yeah, the defensive front is getting in there.
So it is now second down. Now Washington fires right side. This is complete across the 16-yard or 26-yard line, I beg your pardon. The completion there to Rashad Washington. Takes it up to the 28-yard line, so that's third down at 14. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
That was a nice little play by the Mustangs. I was getting worried there after the guy caught the ball because I thought he didn't have anywhere to go, and then all of a sudden he took off.
6:05 and counting. Panthers up 21-6 if you're just joining us. Washington takes, wants to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket, knocked down. Knocked down, and it'll be another loss on the play. Sack, that's Eli Buffalo. He'll get credit for that back at the 25-yard line. So now it's fourth down. It's fourth and long. It's fourth at about 17, and Weston Warden comes on the field, standing at his own 38-yard line. And now Kevin Young reminding the long snapper right there. He just kind of motioned over his head, and you can imagine him saying, hey, don't snap this one over my head. So here's the snap. Good snap to him here, and he gets the punt away. It's a short punt. It's going to hit at the 50-yard line, take a Forest City roll down to the 36. So the Panthers will have the football with 5:07 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter, and trying to put more points on the board. Already up by a score of 21-6.
That was a nice punt.
Yeah, the roll helped.
Yes.
A lot. So the Panther offense now coming on the field. Forest City band, I expect they'll perform at halftime. Panther band, we saw they were stopped in town when we came through and having dinner before the game. Now from the 36-yard line, quick slant incomplete. It was intended for Rutledge. Coverage was good, and Jordan Ware was right there, and it was on his back hip.
Yeah, it was on his back hip.
So now it's second down and 10. Stops the clock with 5:03 left here in the Cry-Like second.
They were trying to catch the Mustangs in the stall right there.
Cheerleaders are here too, as well as the fans. I know that I think First Baptist Church brought their fan bus. No, Scoop McCarty's here. He rode the fan bus down. Second down at the 36-yard line. And now here is Buffalo going to keep near side. 40, 45, gets outside midfield, 45, and bumped out of bounds on the near boundary. Right at the 43-yard line, and the Panthers are going to have a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down.
That was a nice pickup.
Well, the Forest City fans wanted a hold there. That's what they were asking for. And
I never saw one.
I didn't see one either. The Forest City sideline not happy, Lance, but not at the that there wasn't a hold. I think they were more upset at their defense. Yeah. So it's at the 43 of Forest City. 4:55 left in this Cry-Like second quarter. Handed off here to Weston Warden, and Warden's going to take it to the 40-yard line. And then he's stopped after a 3-yard gain. And he's tackled by Landon Ivory. Well, you can hear that Forest City band. They've got some horns in there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They got a nice brass section.
Yeah. Second down at the 40. Open field is to the left. And 4:25 left until halftime. Panthers would love to get points right here to go into the halftime locker room. Shotgun. And now handed off. Warden bobbled, gets it back at the 40, 35. And he's going to take it right along the hash marks to the 35-yard line. It never hit the turf, but he was juggling it.
I saw that.
And then secured it and takes it about too short of a first down. It's third down and a couple right here.
I bet they've got something in the playbook over there that's got 2 yards spelled on it.
Open field is to the right. They might have something right here that has 35. How about that?
They might.
Shotgun, handed off Warden. Warden first down, 30-yard line, and Warden's going to take it down inside the 30, down to the 28, near the 27-yard line. So it didn't go for 35, Lance, but it went for 8, and that's enough for a first down.
8 is enough, Bill.
That's
8 is
right.
enough.
Keep that clock rolling and get into halftime. 3:25 left. Home next week, by the way. It's our final regular season home game. And it's senior night, and it's Riverview. That's the opponent. So it's first down at the 27-yard line. Julian in motion. And now this time they're going to run the football, and diving forward is Liam Buffalo, who dives down inside the 20-yard line, down inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone.
They gave him 9 on
9 on first down. And about 3 of it, he was diving.
Yeah, in the air.
Looked like Superman. So now it's 2:43 left.
He looked like Pete Rose head first into second base.
Yeah, did you hear Pete Rose mention it all during the playoffs? No. After he had passed, I waited for a mention the entire time and never heard it from any of the broadcasts. So now here's Liam Buffalo inside the 15-yard line. Liam down to the 10 and down to the 9-yard line. So it is a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down and inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone. That bothered me because I saw a gambling commercial about every other commercial.
Yeah.
But Pete Rose passing was not mentioned.
No, I heard a lot about the Yankees.
Well, your team took care of the Yankees, didn't they?
Yeah.
Pudge
Couldn't happen to a better bunch of cats either.
Pudge is a big Dodger fan. The Dodgers won their, 8th World Championship?
8th World Championship.
A couple of nights ago. Now Buffalo rolls to the right. Liam fires, and it's incomplete. It was almost picked off. Diving attempt. Fortunately, he could not quite get there. Vontarius Williams. You said that, Lance, that Stan was not unhappy, though, right? You said he'd come over to your side?
Yeah, he,
Now, Wayne Reeves is not. Wayne is still a Yankee fan.
Forever and ever, Stan was a diehard Yankee fan, the evil empire.
Yeah.
And then the last couple of years, he's been talking Dodgers to me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I just don't see how that happens. It'd be like me all of a sudden going and rooting for the White Sox. I mean, I just don't see how that happens. 1:52 remaining. It is second down and goal at the 9. And now Liam Buffalo takes, and Buffalo is going to drag a tackler for a couple of yards to the 7. But now he's stopped, and now it's third down. He's tackled by Ja'Cory Buchanan. I'll guarantee you Wayne Reeves will not root for the Dodgers. He's sticking with his Yankees.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah. So now it is third down at the 7-yard line, third and goal. 1:20 and counting. You're in the Cry-Like second quarter. Now Buffalo takes, hands it off now to Dwyer, going left, turns it back, center of the field, and dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Emmett Dwyer from 7 yards on the little sweep and the misdirection. And the Panthers get 6 more and now lead it 27-6 with 1:09 left until half, and this time they'll kick the extra point. So Nate Eaton will snap it. Tubbs will hold it. Placement is down, and the extra point is up, and the extra point is good by Braden Biggs. Timeout on the field. 1:09 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter. It's 28-6. Panthers lead as we pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home home for Panthers football, and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
109 remaining in the Cry-Like second quarter. 28-6. Panthers have the advantage. Billy Morgan along with Lance Hamilton and Rick Hobgood, and our director here on site. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, Billy Smallwoods. There's car keys turned in. We haven't lost our car keys, have we? So it's at...
I hope it's not Smalls.
Yeah, I don't have any keys. So it's at the 40-yard line. I'm not even sure where my truck keys are. My truck's in the lake parking lot, so hopefully my keys are in my backpack. Here is a end-over-end kick that's taken at the 12-yard line and up over the 20, coming near side 25-30, and the tackle at the 32-yard line. Panthers, good coverage downfield for the Panthers. And Josiah Riggs, it's good to see him playing tonight, Lance. We've missed him. He's been injured, but he's in there and giving it a go tonight.
He's been out a few weeks.
He was injured at CAC, the CAC game. So first down at the 33.
Well, let's see what the Panther defense can do here to corral the Mustang offense.
So first down at the 33. And now play fake, rolling right. Washington fires, great grab at the 37-yard line. This is going to go for a first down. Dudek made the tackle at the 43-yard line, but the catch, Rashad Washington with the, I beg your pardon, Ja'Cory Buchanan went up to grab that.
And we still haven't seen a whole lot of who we were told was the main offensive threat.
First down, firing left side.
Nice
this is
catch.
complete at the 50-yard line. 40, left sideline 30, and he's going to score a touchdown. 10-5 touchdown with just 30 seconds left. Slipped a couple of tackles. Ja'Cory Buchanan caught it. And all of a sudden, the Mustangs go right down the field. Panthers were close to putting this one away right before half. But the touchdown, and now it's 28-12.
Who scored that?
That was Ja'Cory Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Yep. Number 2. He caught both passes on that. Watch out, here come the fireworks. They're going to land right on top of us.
Well, that's okay.
So we have a roof over us. Smalls may get
They'll
some of that debris.
I was going to say, you get Smalls.
Smalls get a good shot of that because he's right above us. 29 seconds left. They're going to go for 2. A high snap to Washington. It's picked up by Forest City, but they cannot get the 2-point conversion. Kevin Young actually picked it up, but then he tripped over and fell down. And the Panthers have a 28-12 lead, 29 seconds left here in the Cry-Like second quarter. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Heber Springs Discount Tobacco and Atomic Vapor. Pizza Pizzazz. Natural State Soft Wash. Arkansas Roofing and Construction. Advanced Insurance Services, a resource center for United Healthcare. Think Ideas Studio. R-Care. Remax Advantage Heber Springs. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
29 seconds remaining until halftime here in the Cry-Like second quarter. Panthers had a 28-6 lead and looked like this. I really thought that's probably where we were going to go into the half, but we're not, because now it's 28-12. And the kickoff, Heartland Ford kickoff right here, and a whistle and a
offsides.
Yeah, Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag is down.
One of the gunners over there got a little antsy.
So this will march it back. I know Kenny Sanders is at home watching tonight as well. I guess Kenny made it back from.
Was it the East Coast?
Yeah, he was out in North Carolina.
That's what I thought.
So now to 35. Ready for the kickoff. Heartland Ford kickoff. Low line drive kick. It'll bound a couple of times, and Eli Buffalo picks it up inside the 20-yard line, across the 30, 35, and up to the 38-yard line. And so that's where the Panthers will have it. But only 21 seconds left until half, so we'll see how they play this with just 21 seconds left until halftime.
I think I would see how the Forest City defense sets up.
So it's at the 39. It's on. Well, they're not all up in the box now. But they're not really as deep as I thought they might be with a little prevent. 21 seconds remaining, and now Buffalo takes. Buffalo looking, pressure after him, and he sacked. Got him at the 31-yard line. There was just nobody open. The coverage was good. That was really a coverage sack. And then Landon Ivory with the tackle.
Well, there is a flag down over on
Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag right at the 49-yard line. Panthers ineligible man.
No.
Oh, 12 men. Yeah.
Forest City had a guy trying to run off, and he was just inside the hash.
Yep. So, Panthers.
So yardage-wise, that one never happened. Correct?
Well, there's no time on the clock, but the half can end on a defensive penalty, so there'll be one more play. So it'll be 1st down and 5. And one more play left. An untimed down. Is that right, Kenny Sanders? Shouldn't that be the case? See if we get a update from Kenny.
I think
they may put some time back on the clock.
I think they're going to put a little time
on.
Putting 10 on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, and Kenny's all over. That's 15-yard penalty.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Takes it down to the 46. So now you got a shot, Lance, to unleash one. They put a lot more time on the clock than I thought. 10 seconds. Is that right, Kenny? Should they have put the time back on the clock? Now here's Buffalo. Now Buffalo fires left side. This is complete. It's in bounds. Do the Panthers have a timeout?
Yeah.
They do. 3 seconds left. Complete to Rutledge. Now just 2 seconds remaining. And so
there should be, I'm getting picky on it, but there should be 2 more seconds on there because the official, Caleb called the timeout as soon as he was tackled, and the official waved.
Yeah. Kenny said that untimed down. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I did not know about the 15 yards. So, but that's what they marked it off as.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2nd down now and 1. You don't, and the clock was at 3.
Yeah.
2. But you're getting an extra play.
That's right. That's right.
Probably more than likely right here. So, and you're not in field goal range.
No, it's a little too far. That'd be a 55.
Yeah, 55-yard attempt from here. So we're going to see Buffalo heave one. He is standing at his own 43, drops back to the 46, now steps up, pressure after him. They will not let him get the pass off. They knew that he was going to try to throw one deep, and they brought some pressure in, and the sack, Willie Fowler. And we have come to halftime. Panthers, one of the linemen a little slow to get up there. That's
Newton.
Justin Newton, and he's limping off the field. Coach Carmichael comes back to join him as it's 28-12 now. Panthers lead at halftime. So the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, it is coming up next, and we will hear from Coach Darren Gowan. We're going to talk to him here at halftime and talk with him. Panthers with a 28-12 lead at the intermission. So we'll step away right here, take a 3-minute timeout. Panthers up 28-12. First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up in 3 minutes on your hometown station as we have a Heartland Ford timeout on the field, 101.9 The Lake.
Does your pain stop you from living your life? Go see the great staff at IV Physical Therapy on South 7th Street in Heber Springs. They provide a variety of treatments to improve the quality of your life, including strength and balance training, pain reduction, and improving neuropathy. They also have a 24-hour gym available free to active patients or for membership to the public. Choose IV Physical Therapy for your physical and speech therapy services. IV Physical Therapy proudly supports all of the Lake area community.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Hello, this is Pastor Matt Bassford at First Baptist Church. We are located 2 blocks north of the courthouse in beautiful downtown Heber Springs. We know that the Lord is for us, not against us. Because we know that, we at First Baptist Church are for you. We are for Heber Springs. We are for Heber Springs schools. We are for Cleveland County. We are for your children. We are for your family. Please join us Sunday at 9:15 for Sunday school and worship at 10:30 or Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. We are for you. Go Panthers.
Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is Panther Nation's hometown dealer. Cowboys Chevrolet GMC offers hassle-free services. They offer more than just sales. Their dealership is equipped to provide their customers top-notch service, repairs, financing options, and get the most for your trade. The sales team at Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is ready to show you some cowboy courtesy and help you cheer on the Panthers in a new car, truck, or SUV. Stop by the dealership or visit their website, cowboyschevroletgmc.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, McKenzie Realty, Red River Boating, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Southern Pipe and Supply, Brothers Barbecue, Eagle Bank and Trust, Old Town Espresso, Southridge Nursing and Rehab. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
I know Tracy does. Back at halftime, Panthers have a 28-12 advantage here at halftime. It's now time for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube banking. With the Cube, account holders can cash their check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live local First Arkansas Bank and Trust account representative during extended banking hours. Think of the Cube, half ATM and half teller. Put it all together and you have the complete banking experience. Cube bank hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch and bank outside the box with the Cube. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC. And always great to see Heber Springs Athletic Director Darren Gowan. Appreciate your time. I know it's a busy time of the year for you. You got to love this time, though, with everything going on. And weather's getting a little bit cooler. And it feels like fall on nights like tonight.
It is. It's finally football weather.
Yeah.
You know, kind of yesterday's been hot and had that rain come through, and then last night it cooled off really good. Tonight's about perfect weather.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice sitting outside, Lance. I mean, here in the FL Davis broadcast booth. It's comfortable, and you have the pants on tonight, so I'm sure you probably need them outside.
Got a little bit long sleeve, so it's football weather, so it's nice to be out there. And it's, you know, you said busy time, and it's getting it's kind of like a little slower pace for me just right now because golf and tennis and volleyball are all finished, but you got cross country that's having their state meet coming up on Thursday at Oaklawn, and then, you know, but then basketball's fixing to kick on, and swimming and bowling. So, you know, you got a lot of coming up. So, but last week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I didn't have anything. That was like the first time I think since maybe August.
Your breath a little bit.
So got a little bit of Got to go on a date and, you know, that kind of stuff.
That's
so
good.
It was all good.
That's what I'm. Tomorrow's a rare Saturday. I don't have a football game, so I think we're going to try to do something tomorrow. And
take advantage.
You'll probably be watching some Razorback football, I would imagine.
I will.
Tomorrow.
You know, we've been on the road. You know, we went to the Razorback game. I guess we got to see the Tennessee game when they stormed the field, and then we had a wedding last week, so we're not going to watch the Razorback. We're going to stay at home and relax a little bit, watch it on TV. So,
tell you how out of the loop I am with that. I couldn't even tell you where they're playing at. I don't know if they're playing at Fayetteville.
They're
against
playing
Ole
at
Miss.
Fayetteville.
Okay,
Ole Miss.
it was Ole Miss. All right. Well, cross country. Just kind of talk about that coming up down in Oaklawn, because that's always a big deal.
Yeah,
and that's a tradition to go down to Oaklawn.
It is. You know, we always go down, and, you know, traditionally Heber Springs is one of the favorites to win the title, and so you know, we're going to go down there and do the best we can. And I think it's around noon on Thursdays when I don't remember which one goes first, if it's boys or girls, but it's a neat place to get to go do it, and it's been that way for I don't know how long they've been doing it in Oaklawn, but it's been a while, and it's a neat place to be able to run the state meet at, and so it'll be fun to do that.
Visiting with Darren Gowan. And on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, 7th grade and 8th grade, or 7th grade and junior high, wrapped up their season last night, and both teams had very good seasons.
They did. You know, our 7th grade only lost one game. They lost to CAC, and in a pretty hard-fought game at home, and so it was a really good year. And then junior high, I'll tell you, they got a lot better as the season went on. They had a great year. I think they lost 2 games in conference and maybe one other game. But, you know, if you look at the progress they made from, you know, game 1 to game 8, they played Forest City. So now they gave up 14 points to a team that's been probably scoring like 35 points a game. So, you know, we gave ourselves a chance. You know, we came up a little short, you know, but that's undefeated conference champion Forest City.
Right.
You know, and we had a chance to, you know, play with a one-score game. So, you know, really proud of them, how they played. And, you know, several of those 9th graders will be practicing with the high school next week and, you know, going as long as they keep playing. So it'll be good for them. And it's always a, you know, fun time to see, you know, you got the 7th grade that was good. The junior high had a great year. You know, it's just, you know, as I think you once said, football's alive and well in Heber Springs.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Yeah. That was, you're putting some years on me. That was quite a while back. That was in 2011, I think, when that was said. But the basketball season, you mentioned it's right around the corner. So, and it's a challenge, I know, for the coaches, because it's the conference schedule is different, and it's tough. But the basketball right around the corner, we'll have a lot of games inside the den coming up.
A lot of games, and, you know, our conference in senior high is different than junior high,
right?
And then our senior boys have 2 teams that aren't in our senior girls conference because of CAC won the state championship last year in basketball, so they moved up with and then Lisa Academy plays boys, but they don't have a girls team.
Yeah.
So there's only 5 teams in the girls, and so now we have to find games for them to play while the boys are playing. Just, you know, so it makes it a little difficult. But you know, really excited about basketball starting, and you know, I go watch basketball practice, and they're getting after it, and, you know, excited about both programs and seeing what they get. You know, the boys, you know, have quite a few still playing football.
Yeah.
And that's great. We like seeing that, and so it'll take them a little longer to get those guys back and in a little bit of basketball shape, but it's going to be exciting to watch.
Well, hey, this is something we'll have to run by you. Coach Gay is wanting us to mic him during the games, and I told him we already have him mic'd because we're sitting right next to him.
He's loud enough. I'm sure you pick him up quite a bit.
But he's here tonight watching the game.
Yeah, he drove for us, so that was really nice of him to drive the bus so these football coaches could just focus on the game and relax and then drive home safely. So. Well, that was nice of you.
Yeah, it's always good to see you, Coach. Thanks for your time. And you need a Larry West. I was showing Coach Gowan. I'm afraid he's going to take away my light from me. That's pretty handy. I've even tried it out. It worked. I needed it last week.
He tried to blind me when I came in, showing it at me, but it's pretty nice. A little magnifying glass with a light on it.
Got a battery?
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I need all the magnification I get when I'm having to look. So, hey, appreciate you having me, and we'll go Panthers.
All right, thanks. That's Darren Gowan, the athletic director for Heber Springs, joining us on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. We'll come back in 3 minutes. Pudge Hamilton will run down the scoring summary in 3 minutes. Panthers lead 28-12 at the half on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
We only get one life, and at Baptist Health, we want yours to be the best. Because life isn't just about living, but living well. And we'll be here with all our best for every step of your journey.
It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best life. Yeah, living my best.
Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Mobile RV Repair, A1 Heating and Air Company, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Oxygenate America. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Zeke and Lizzie's Seafood and Steakhouse. Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. Arkansas Bouncy Bros. Cash Saver of Heber Springs. Verona's Italian Restaurant. White River Health. Tina Moore Agency Allstate. Angie's Hideaway. Eagle Pest Management. Foggy Hollow Gift Co. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Don't let those pesky fender benders throw you off course. Cowboys got you covered with our top-notch collision center. Conveniently located at 660 Heber Springs Road, Cowboy Collision is a full-service body shop offering paint, dent repair, and collision repair for your vehicle. Need a loaner while we work our magic? No problem. We'll keep you rolling while we get your ride back on the trail. For a free estimate, stop by Cowboy Collision or call 501-362-0219. See you at Cowboy.
Back at halftime, 28-12 here on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Billy Morgan with Lance Hamilton. And it's time now for Pudge to look over the scoring summary. And a lot of points scored there in the first half, Lance.
Yeah, there was. There was 40 total. The Panthers started off in the first quarter, 9:50 left to go in the first quarter, 12-yard run by Weston Warden, 2-point conversion good. Panthers go up 8-0 at that point. Forest City countered right back close to 4 minutes later with 4:59 left to go in the first quarter on a 1-yard run by, give me just a second, Dalen Washington.
Yeah.
And botched 2-point attempt on that. Panthers led 8-6 at that point. Start the second quarter. Panthers basically scored on the first play of the second quarter, 11:54 left to go in the second quarter. 10-yard run by Liam Buffalo. Panthers got the PAT, went up 15-6. And then with 6:58 left to go in the second quarter, a 19-yard run by Liam Buffalo. PAT was no good on that. Panthers led 21-6 at that point. And then with 1:09 left to go in the half, Emmett Dwyer took it in from 7 out. PAT was good. Panthers led 28-6 at that point. And then with 29 seconds left to go, Buchanan, from Dalen Washington on a 57-yard reception. He was able to outrun everybody to the end zone. PAT was no good, so that put your halftime score 28-12 in favor of the Panthers.
And that's where we stand at halftime with the Panthers with that 28-12 lead. Don't forget 4th and 6th grade Super Bowl playing at Heber tomorrow, and it's both Heber teams playing in the 4th and 6th grade Super Bowl tomorrow. Billy Smallwood, what time are those games? 10:30 for the 4th grade and 2:30 for the 6th grade. So 10:30 and 2:30, and I assume Smalls will be there working tomorrow. So the voice of Panther Stadium will be there for the Super Bowl tomorrow. So 10:30
will be there.
And 2:30, 4th and 6th grade. They're playing for the Super Bowl championship. Who they're playing, Billy? 4th grade, you know? I'm putting Billy on the spot. We'll figure that out later. I'll let you know, because we've been talking about it on the morning show that they were playing for in the Super Bowl for the championship. But we'll pass that along a little bit later on. But remind you of that. Go by and watch the youngsters. They play for a Super Bowl title, Pee Wee Super Bowl tomorrow. So 28-12, Panthers at halftime. They have the lead. We'll step away on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Come back. We'll look at some scores around the state in 3 minutes on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleburne County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Jitterbug Coffee House, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau, Cal Custom Gary Bresnan, Judy King School of Dance, Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, Los Locos Mexican Restaurant in Heber Springs, Lake Country Auto Sales, Heber Springs Eye Care, Visual Identity. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube Banking. With Cube, account holders can cash a check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live local FAB&T account representative during extended banking hours. Think of Cube as half ATM, half teller. Complete banking. The Cube hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch to bank outside the box with Cube. Member FDIC.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, New Life Church, Allen Furniture, Mark Mansfield State Farm, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Renew Church, Stevenson Oil Company, Access Medical Clinic of Heber Springs. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, We offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Heber Springs Discount Tobacco and Atomic Vapor. Pizza Pizzazz. Natural State Soft Wash. Arkansas Roofing and Construction. Advanced Insurance Services, a resource center for United Healthcare. Think Idea Studio. R-Care. Remax Advantage Heber Springs. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
28-12, Panthers have the advantage here at halftime. We've got times now on that on the Super Bowl that is going to be in Heber Springs for the youngsters. And congratulations to our Pee Wee teams for getting a chance to play in the Super Bowl. That's 11:30, the times. Did we say the times earlier?
Yes.
You said 11:30. Valonia Red is the opponent for the Panther 4th grade team. 6th grade team plays Greenbrier Blue at 2:30.
Correct.
And so that is
that's the information I've been presented with.
Panther Cubs playing for a Super Bowl championship tomorrow, 4th grade, 6th grade. And I know Coach Wybrew will be there. That is officially the Central Arkansas Prep Football Association is that association for that Super Bowl. And we wish the youngsters all the best tomorrow and hope they can win a championship tomorrow. No scores, I don't think. Really, you're not seeing many, are you? I know Steve Castleberry said scores are kind of hard to find tonight. He's got Mills. Let's see, Mills 6-0. Well,
I've got Mills 14-7 over CAC in the second quarter. Of course, the Panthers lead 28-12 over Forest City. I've got Cave City 19-0 over Gosnell. Clinton.
We were just having the conversation.
Clinton
or
trails,
Gosnell, as some of us say.
Clinton trails Mena 10-0 in the third quarter.
Clinton trails Mena
10-0. Yeah, Mena and Dardanelle are playing for the conference title,
and that's in Clinton.
That's in Clinton. Ozark leads Lamar 28-7. Star City and Stuttgart are tied 7-7 in third quarter.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel right for us to not be going to Stuttgart to play. Hey, Marty Moss.
Marty is texting from
Alaska. I'm not sure what town he's in, but I know that I got
somewhere around Anchorage.
Okay, I got been able to text him. I think we'll get to see him real soon. I think he'll be home maybe in the next week or so.
Next week, I think.
Yeah,
is what he said.
Yeah. So he promised he was going to sit on the porch with us. So we'll see. And Tiger Archer's also listening, so we'll get Tiger to sit on the porch with us.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'll bring a box of cigars.
Yeah. So there you go, Marty. Get in touch with Tiger, and we'll all meet up in about a week and maybe celebrate some good things next week.
Harding Academy's up 20-11 on Wynn.
And that's just
in
up the road.
Quarter.
That's at Wynn because we were behind the Academy buses as they were coming out here. So that's just up the road. So it's Marty Moss listening all the way up in Alaska. I forget, we had someone listening last week. Allie can look on the map, and I can't remember where the farthest listener was last week. But Marty might win it this week.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Listening the farthest away tonight. We might have our good friend Bob in Hawaii who listens.
Well, there you go.
Comes in. So maybe Bob's listening. We'll find out.
Yeah.
If he is, he's on kind of Marty's same time zone change. So
he may even be a couple hours
behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report complete. Panthers have a 28-12 lead at halftime. We'll come back in 60 seconds and have the kickoff for the second half on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home for Panthers football, and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Does your pain stop you from living your life? Go see the great staff at Ivy Physical Therapy on South 7th Street in Heber Springs. They provide a variety of treatments to improve the quality of your life, including strength and balance training, pain reduction, and improving neuropathy. They also have a 24-hour gym available free to active patients or for membership to the public. Choose Ivy Physical Therapy for your physical and speech therapy services. Ivy Physical Therapy proudly supports all of the Lake area community.
28-12, Panthers have the lead as we get ready for the second half to get underway, and it'll be the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter that's coming up as we look on from the FL Davis broadcast booth. Panthers were inside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone, I know, 3 different times there in the first half, and the Mustangs got in there once there in the first half as well. So we get ready for the second half to get underway on what's just a beautiful night. We even had Smalls come down. My nephew Zach came down to warm up a little bit in here with us. They said it's cool up top. 57 degrees here in Forest City.
Well, that's why we wore short pants, Bill.
Yeah,
it's not going to hit 40.
It's comfortable in here. I do have the jacket on, and you do have a hoodie on.
Well, I went down to the little boys' room there at halftime and thought I might put my light jacket on.
Okay. All right, here we go. We get ready for the second half. It's about a 2-hour ride from here to Heber Springs, so Panthers have got a good crowd here tonight. And the Heartland Ford kickoff to begin the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter will come from Braden Biggs. He has it teed up on the 40-yard line, and here is the Heartland Ford kickoff. It'll bound at the 27-yard line, and now returning, coming to the near side. The Panthers wrap it up at the 34-yard line. That's Lachlan Tubbs who made the tackle. And so it will be a first down for Forest City at the 34-yard line. So the official is telling the scoreboard operator to wind the clock before the ball is snapped. It never started on the kickoff. That's what he's talking about, yeah. Yeah, so that was an untimed down, Kenny Sanders.
That's correct.
Untimed kickoff, I guess we should say. Yeah, clock never started on the kickoff. So at quarterback, Kevin Young Jr. takes the snap, and now Kevin Young Jr. is going to run forward, and he's going to take it up to the 47-yard line, and he's going to get 13 yards on the play. Lance, we just saw him just a little bit, and I'm just wondering if there's a reason as to why we didn't see him much in the first half. I think he was in for a play or two.
Well, he played a couple of plays at quarterback, I know.
Yeah, but very, very limited. But he took the snap there, and he ran it for 13 yards, and now he has Washington to his left. That's who was playing quarterback. Now they hand it off to him, and there he goes. 40, 35, 30, right sideline. 15, 10, 5. There's a penalty flag down. That was not Washington. That was Lee Smith Jr. First time we've seen him in the game all night. He did not play in the entire first half. It would have been a touchdown, but there's a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag down.
There's 2. There's one over behind the official standing in the center field.
Yeah, and I think Reggie Swinton is asking his players why, because I think where the flags occurred was it was going to be a touchdown.
This one right here actually took place on Buffalo, who was the defender that had the best opportunity tackling. The one out in the middle of the field, I'm not sure what that one was.
Yeah. So 11:23 left, holding penalty. Coach Swinton is not arguing that it was a hold. He's just not arguing, but trying to correct his player. But it's a first down at the 32 for Forest City. So, boy, look out. We didn't see Lee Smith Jr. at all there in the first half. Fake the give to him, and now this is going to be Kevin Young Jr. carries it around the right end. He's tackled by Cade James at the 18-yard line. It's another Forest City first down, and this looks like a different offense than we saw in the first half, because I think it is.
It is, most definitely.
So Lee Smith Jr. and Kevin Young Jr. in the backfield together. And this drive started back at the 32, and all of a sudden, Panthers were up 28-6, and now 10:46 left here in the third. Forest City driving. And now the pass incomplete. It was bounced to the intended receiver. That might have been a good thing. Emmett Dwyer had jumped the route, and he might, if that pass was not thrown low, he might have been able to step right in front of it, Lance. Rashad Washington was the intended receiver. So here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter, Forest City moving down to our right. 10:40 left here in the third, and they're driving. They're inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone at the 18-yard line. Fumble, and it is going to be picked up, though, by the Mustangs. It was in the belly of Lee Smith Jr. that he dropped it, but he got a very, very kind bounce. It just bounced right back up to him. Well, you were saying that, talking about size and their linemen, we've been asked how big their linemen are. We don't have the sizes on them, but they do have two really big linemen. But the back that is in right now is very small, Lee Smith. But he's very fast. He's short and very fast. 9:57 left. And now this is third down. Now Young Jr. play fake, throwing for the end zone, diving attempt, and it is caught for a touchdown. And Forest City is right back in this game. There are no penalty flags on this one, and they are right back in it. That was on third down, and now they'll go for two right here.
Was that 8 or 6?
That's what I'm trying to see. I think it's 9.
Is it 9?
Yeah, they have the tight jerseys. Vontarius Williams. So they go for two here in what was a 28-6 game. Now could be a one-score game if Forest City scores right here with a two-point conversion. Young Jr. takes, runs up the middle. Young Jr. is going to cross the goal line. This is a one-score game, 28-20. Forest City has gotten back to within 8. 9:48 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Heartland Ford timeout on the field as we pause on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
9:48 remaining here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter, and the Heartland Ford kickoff coming here from Forest City. And boy, all of a sudden, does this thing look like a different game than it did with about a minute and a half left in the first half when the Panthers had a 28-6 lead. Squib kick taken by Dwyer across the 20, 25, 30, 35 right side. Dwyer to midfield, and Dwyer is tackled at the 48-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have good field position to begin this drive. And they were mixing it up after that play was right at the end of it. And Ty West was right in the middle of that. He was tangled up with one of the Forest City players. And they were still blocking and downfield.
Nice return. Emmett Dwyer.
Yeah, good return. They passed our FL Davis broadcast booth, now down to our left. Marty, they're moving from the north end zone to the south end zone, right to left in front of us here in the third quarter. That's brought to you by Reed Hutchins Pharmacy. So from the 48 of Forest City, handed off now to Warden. Warden, 40-yard line, 35-30, right sideline, foot race, 10-5, touchdown Panthers. Weston Warden flips it right back, and the Panthers get a 48-yard touchdown run from Weston Warden. And the Panthers now lead it 34-20. 20, and that's Weston's second touchdown run of the night.
And a good one it was.
So now the extra point coming right here from Braden Biggs. Placement is down, and the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So 9:23 remaining. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. It's 35-20 now. Panthers lead. We pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hello, this is Pastor Matt Bassford at First Baptist Church. We are located 2 blocks north of the courthouse in beautiful downtown Heber Springs. We know that the Lord is for us, not against us. Because we know that, we at First Baptist Church are for you. We are for Heber Springs. We are for Heber Springs schools. We are for Cleburne County. We are for your children. We are for your family. Please join us a Sunday at 9:15 for Sunday school and worship at 10:30, or Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. We are for you. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Back at, I almost said a different stadium. I was at a different stadium last night, but I'm not at that stadium tonight. We're at Smith Stadium tonight is where we are, and it's the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy provides personalized pharmaceutical care to the Greers Ferry Lake area. They offer vaccines, compounding, individualized prescription packaging, and more. Take advantage of their convenient drive-through or free delivery in the Heber Springs area. Go Panthers from Spence, Blake, and everyone at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy. So here we go for the Heartland Ford kickoff. And the Panthers, here's a surprise onside. And the Panthers get it, but it didn't go 10 yards.
Nope.
So Panthers with a little trickery right there, because Biggs ran to his right, and it was Dwyer that attempted the onside, and Dice Young recovered it, but it only went 8 yards. So Forest City will have it at the 48-yard line. Well, both of these teams pulling out all the stops.
To start the second half, yeah.
9:21 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third.
Well, they're setting up Jabari Williams in the backfield with Kevin Young Jr., Bill.
So we do have Jabari Williams in there now. They didn't give it to him, and it's Young Jr. who carries it, and there's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that comes in. It's a loss on a play. Panthers made the tackle in the backfield. Bashford, Tidwell, Buffalo, Eli. See, it's a personal foul face mask against the Panthers. So personal foul face mask against the Panthers. Chuck Vincent's up front with Tidwell, Lathan, and also Eaton. So now it's at the 36-yard line.
Man at the luck.
So now open field is to the right. 9:08 left. Shotgun formation. This time they do hand it off and run it back for a couple of yards. Carter Julian made the tackle. Just give him one is all that he got there. That's Jabari Williams who carried that.
Yeah, he jumped it and was in the backfield, about the time that Williams got the football. Done a real good job right there.
So now it's second down and 9, and now keeping the football around the left end. Kevin Young Jr. is going to carry it down inside the 25-yard line, down to the 24, and he's going to have a first down. Eli Buffalo on the tackle, and so they'll move the chains.
The Mustangs are moving the football.
Yeah, this offense, Lance, here in this third quarter has just looked like a different offense.
Well, the offensive backfield is.
Yeah. So here we go now. Open field to the right. out of the gun. Now Young Jr. fires right side. Wide receiver screen is complete at the 25-yard line. Eli Buffalo, Rutledge, and Lathan combined to make the tackle there at the 21-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. Second down at the 21-yard line.
Good coverage there by Eli Buffalo. See what the Panther defense can come up with here, Bill.
Yeah, it has been very impressive what we've seen from Forest City. Now pressure coming and the pass thrown, and this is incomplete. It was incomplete. Forest City fans wanting a pass interference penalty. They're not going to get it. So now it's third down and about 7 right here.
Yeah, I don't know that it was a catchable ball.
I don't think it was either. It looked like it was well out of bounds. But we're going to have now third down coming up. Third down from the 21. And they brought back in Washington at quarterback. Dalen Washington dragged down from behind by Eli Buffalo. And it's a 3-yard loss back at the 24-yard line.
Well, they're going to have to do it again because
they're going to go.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to go.
So it is fourth down. And now Kenny Sanders, he's right on top of these rules for us, Lance. He says there's no consideration for a pass being catchable in the high school rules.
Is that right?
So you could throw it out to the Jam and Jeep out there in the parking lot.
Is that right?
You can't interfere with it. That's what, hey, Kenny's on top of it. Fourth down, they're going to take a timeout. 6:33 left. Kenny teaches us something new every week, doesn't he? 35-20 now. Panthers have the lead. Let's step away for 30 seconds here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter from the F.L. Davis broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is Panther Nation's hometown dealer. Cowboys Chevrolet GMC offers hassle-free services. They offer more than just sales. Their dealership is equipped to provide their customers top-notch service, repairs, financing options, and get the most for your trade. The sales team at Cowboys Chevrolet GMC is ready to show you some cowboy courtesy and help you cheer on the Panthers in a new car, truck, or SUV. Stop by the dealership or visit their website, CowboysChevroletGMC.com.
.633 left. Steve Castleberry tells me Riverview, who we'll see next week, leads Ball Knob 19-13. That's in the third quarter. Senior night next week. Fourth down from the 24. Open field is to the right, and 6:33 left. And the Panthers are down 15, or up 15. Forest City down 15, trying to convert right here. And under center is Washington, and now there's a Cowboys Chevrolet GMC penalty flags that are down. False start penalty against Forest City.
Well, they could have seen that from Brighton Point, Billy.
And that's a long ways from here.
Yeah, it is.
So now, fourth down and 5. Panther defensive coach is on the field. Now it's fourth down. I said at 5. The 5-yard penalty is fourth down at 15. So now Washington takes and play fake. Throws it right side. Complete for Young Jr., and he's going to score a touchdown. 20-10-5 touchdown. It was set up well. Lance talked about it. They faked it around to the left end and then came back with a throwback to the near side, and then it was blocked up well, and Kevin Young Jr. scores from 29 yards, and the Panther lead is now 35-26, 6:22 left, and it looks like we've got a shootout going on here in Forest City. And I'm not talking about the fireworks. I'm talking about the points on the board.
That's exactly what it looks like.
So the Panthers have put 35 on the board, but the Mustangs now put 26 on the board. They'll go for 2.
It'd be really nice to stop them on this 2-point conversion.
Dalen Washington in shotgun takes, and now Washington tossed to the right side. It's off the hands of Young Jr., and the Panthers pick it up, and the conversion fails. Carter Julian picked it up, and so the Panthers now lead 35-26. 6:22 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. We take a 60-second timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, McKenzie Realty, Red River Boating, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Southern Pipe and Supply, Brothers Barbecue, Eagle Bank and Trust, Old Town Espresso, Southridge Nursing and Rehab. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We only get one life, and at Baptist Health, we want yours to be the best. Because life isn't just about living, but living well. And we'll be here with all our best for every step of your journey.
It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best life. Yeah, living my best.
Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Heartland Ford kickoff. It's a squib kick, and Emmett Dwyer has to go back and get it. Now he does, takes it up to the 20-yard line, then he's shoved out of bounds on the near side. So the Panthers are going to have it, but this is about as bad of field position as they've had, Lance.
It is.
Got it at their own 21-yard line. Now they have proved that they can move it tonight. Offense has not been a problem. They have moved the football up and down the field, and the defense really had stopped Forest City for the most part there in the first half until right there at the end. Philip Seaton had a few numbers for us in the first half that I'll look at here in just a second and pass along to you. First down from the 21-yard line. Open field to the right, and now Buffalo fakes a toss to the left. Will run it to the right. Now Buffalo across the 25-yard line out to the 27-yard line. And he's stopped by Daquan Scott. It's Liam Buffalo with the carry. It's a 6-yard gain, second down 4.
Yeah, we'll see what we can come up with here.
Kenny Nation said congratulations to you and the Dodgers.
Thank you, Kenny.
Kenny wanted to make sure that he passed that along. Second down, new movie is at the Gym Movie Theater. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Starts this week. Now here is the give to Weston Warden. First down across the 30, 35, 40, and Warden midfield, 45, 40, a bumped out of bounds on the far side. And at the 35-yard line, it is a Panther first down. So Cowboys Chevrolet GMC first down for the Panthers.
That's a nice pickup.
Yeah, Weston.
Going on 35 yards probably.
Yeah, Weston, who has gone over 1,000 yards tonight.
Oh, easily.
For the season. Smile 2 is the movie that is playing at the Gym Movie Theater. It started tonight. Open field is to the left. And now from the 35-yard line, here is Buffalo going to keep. Buffalo to the 25, Buffalo to the 20, and he gets down inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone down to the 16-yard line, and it's a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down. So move the chains again. Again, both offenses doing what they want to so far here in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see the Panther defense shut the ones in blue down for a series or two. But
yeah, they had them at 4th down and 15 a few moments ago, and they were able to convert. So now from the 16, Buffalo takes, hands it off Warden. Warden to the 10, running to the right, spins away from a tackle at the 10, inside the 10-yard line down to the 5 and stopped there.
Flag.
There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that we'll have to check. Holding penalty against the Panthers. Vontarius Williams made the tackle there. The penalties have been costly really for both teams in this game.
Yes, they have.
So now move the Panthers back.
I'd like to see how many holds have been called tonight on the Panthers.
Yeah. Holding has been an issue tonight. So now it is first down and long. First down at 20, back at the 26-yard line. And now here's the end around. Dwyer coming to the near side, 25, and Dwyer dragged down a couple of yards to the 24-yard line. Speed got to him. Lee Smith Jr. made the tackle. So now it's second down, about 18 now. After a couple of yards there. 4 minutes left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. And the Panthers moving down to our left. Football at the 23-yard line.
This is a talented Forest City team.
Man in motion is Dwyer. Now Buffalo's going to keep. Buffalo takes it to the 20. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. Kevin Young Jr. on the stop, and now it's third and long, trying to get it manageable where maybe you can go for it on fourth down. But the Panthers have third down and long right here.
Yeah, they need to get over half of it right here.
Shotgun, and now Buffalo rolls right. Here's the draw. Here's Warden to the 10, Warden to the 5, and Warden down inside the 5-yard line. He picked up a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC first down at the 2-yard line. So the Panthers get a first down. Cowboy Chevrolet first down back inside the Jet Fast Marine consignment red zone. So now they're knocking on the door. They convert.
Absolutely. They set that one up. Was that kind of like a little counter draw?
Yeah, it was. A counter draw, and we've seen that work once tonight, and it worked last week as well. And now here's the give to Warden. Touchdown, Panthers. Weston Warden with his third touchdown. This one from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have come right back to answer the touchdown. And it's now 41-26 Panthers with 2:25 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter.
Good one. Good one. You knew who was going to get that. I think everybody in the stadium knew that.
Biggs on for the extra point. The hold by Tubbs, the snap by Eaton, and the kick by Biggs is good. 2:25 left. Panthers lead 42-26 in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Heartland Ford timeout. We'll take a 60-second break on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Mobile RV Repair, A1 Heating and Air Company, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Oxygenate America. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
2:25 remaining here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Here's the Heartland Ford kickoff. High sky kick. Panthers lead 42-26 and running up the left side. Now midfield into Panther territory to the 45-yard line. They have to gang tackle. Weston Warden grabbed a hold, and so did Elijah Jones. And they return it to the 41-yard line. So now
that's a nice return.
Yeah, have great field position to begin this drive at the 41-yard line. 2:15 left in the third quarter. If you like offense, you're at the right place. 'Cause that's what we've seen here in this quarter.
Absolutely.
Both teams have not, neither team has forced a punt here in the third. How about a turnover right here? From the 41. Open field to the right. Now they shift 3 receivers, Lance. There's just 3 linemen at the line of scrimmage. And now they have 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They have 2 backs in the backfield. And there is a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag down, illegal shift against Forest City.
What were they going to do, throw a screen out here? They brought him a little extra blocking.
Yeah, they had set it up. So to the 40, back to the 46-yard lines where they'll back it up to. Now they're going to shift again, this time legally. And now, again, just 3 linemen, the line of scrimmage. Right over the ball and hand it off up the middle. And carrying it is Kevin Young for almost a first down to the 28-yard line. So now they have went from first down and 15 to second down and a yard. Gonna shift again. And now the quarterback is Washington, takes a snap. Washington looking. Washington's going to throw left side, man open, complete touchdown. He was open, and he was hit in the darkness over there in that end zone. The lights don't really hit that end zone over there at all.
Is that V. Williams again?
No, that's Rashad Washington.
27 seconds left in the first half of the third quarter.
Yeah, that's Washington. So now it's right back to a 10-point game. 1:27 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. So open field, well, I should say 3 receivers to the right side. There goes the firework. Right is, well, this should not be a penalty. There's a flag, but this should not be a penalty. The lineman jumped because of the fireworks.
Yeah.
The lineman jumped because of the fireworks. And you can imagine Coach Swinton is not happy.
Of course not.
Yeah, but, oh, man, I don't like to see that at all. I mean, that's, I just, the referees, I'm just speechless to that because, again, the young man jumped because of the fireworks. And now the pass is incomplete. Pass is incomplete on the 2-point conversion. That's a bad break, and you're the home team, and they shoot the fireworks right as you're about to try to make it an 8-point game, and they shot extra fireworks. They shot 2 or 3 there. Yeah. They've been shooting 1, and right about the time the ball was going to be snapped, and I know that Coach is talking to the officials about, they jumped because of the fireworks, but, I mean, what do you do? It's on your home field.
It's your home field.
I don't know that I've never seen that. I've seen a lot of things in 31 years. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
Fireworks force a penalty against the home team. And that's what just happened. There's no other. I mean, that's just the truth as to why the young man jumped. And, of course, the Panthers pointed it out, and he did jump. Hey, I'll tell you what, I jumped.
Absolutely.
My goodness, that's just a bad break. 1:27 left.
I'm sure a lot of people jumped.
Yeah. So 42-32, Panthers have a 10-point lead, and maybe thanks to a firework right there that it's a 2-point game instead of an 8-point game. You don't know if they would have gotten it or not, but still, the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty backed them up 5 yards. So here we go. It's a Heartland Ford kickoff, and it's a onside. And the Panthers covered up. They did the smart thing there. I don't know if it was going to go 10, but Bashford knew that nobody was going to jump on it there. And it was going to be close, Lance, and it might have rolled right to the 50-yard line. He didn't want to take a chance, and he fell on it. And the Panthers were smart to back off of it because they didn't know if it was going to go. But, boy, you get in a bad spot there. If it rolls right to the 50, then you don't get it. So I think Bashford did the good thing and the right thing and fell on it. And the Panthers have it at the 49-yard line, so let's see if they can answer Forest City's score. 1:26 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Now in shotgun, hand it off, and Warden is going to take the football to the 45-yard line. And then stopped by Daquan Scott. And we approach a minute. Panthers probably want to use as much of the play clock as they can. You've got a 10-point lead. The time is on your side. The defense right now has got to be tired. It's a Forest City offense. It's just been able to do what they want here in the third. 2nd down and 6. And Julian in motion. And now here's Buffalo running to the right. He stops. He reverses field. He's tackled for a loss. Great play in the backfield at the 48-yard line. And the tackle is made by Ashton Williams. They're going to mark it really closer to the 49, so it's back to the original line of scrimmage, and now it's 3rd down and 10.
That was a nice play by 63.
Sure was, and it was a good job, Lance, with the defense. They really strung that out. Panthers wanted to run it outside, but what you're talking about with Ashton Williams staying at home, because if he goes, that's open. We've seen Liam come back and get big gains. Dwyer in motion right to left. Play clock at 2, at 1. They get it snapped. And now Buffalo, in the final play of the third quarter, runs around the right end, takes it to the 46-yard line, and then he's stopped on the final play of the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter, and Frank Crutcher made the tackle. 42-32, Panthers lead. We go to the fourth. We'll pause for 60 seconds from Forest City. Heartland Ford timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Zeke and Lizzie Seafood and Steakhouse. Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. Arkansas Bouncy Bros. Cash Saver of Heber Springs. Verona's Italian Restaurant. White River Health. Tina Moore Agency Allstate. Angie's Hideaway. Eagle Pest Management. Foggy Hollow Gift Co. Tonight's football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Panthers on 3rd down, looking to throw right there. 4th down, I should say, looking to throw right there, and a sack. The sack by Ashton Williams came through, and Ashton Williams was great on that series, and it's a turnover on downs, and now all the way back to the 45-yard line.
And that's what you didn't want to happen. You at least wanted to get it downfield a little ways.
Well, and again, but you think about the firework a few moments ago and the false start. Without that, if they had gotten the 2, then Forest City would have a chance to maybe tie it on this drive. And now Panthers asking for some movement up front, but no flag. And Forest City is going to use a timeout. They're really confused. And they had a delay of game. So a delay of game penalty. Now the Forest City fans are not happy. Take it back to midfield. It's a very energetic crowd.
It is.
Not a big crowd, but they're very into the game. So it's at the 50-yard line. And now they shift. And now a back shifts out of the backfield. And now snap it. And here's Young Jr. going to run. He runs to the 45, to the 40, and out to the left sideline and tackled into the boundary. Bashford on the stop. And I'm afraid the runner is hurt, Kevin Young Jr. He's slow to get up. 9 yards on 1st down. 11:48 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. As we look on here from Forest City in the F.L. Davis broadcast booth. Yeah, Young's down on the sideline.
Yeah.
They're going to be without him right here. Washington in shotgun. Washington claps his hands, takes, looks. He's throwing deep right side. It is caught. Touchdown, Forest City. And that time right back to Rashad Washington. Now it is 42-38. Panthers lead and 11:28 remaining. Now they shot the fireworks there, but they should go and take the fireworks away from the operator because they don't want another one to go off here as they get ready to snap it. So now here's a 2-point conversion coming. It's a 4-point Panther lead, 11:28 left. Panthers led at 1 point, 28-6 in the second, late in the second quarter. Forest City scored right before half to make it 28-12 at half. And now Washington wanting to throw. Washington looking, throwing in the end zone, and it's picked off. It's picked off by the Panthers, and Emmett Dwyer foiled that. And so the Panthers will stop the 2-point conversion. 4-point lead. It's a 1-possession game now. 11:28 left, and the Panthers 42-38 lead. We have a Heartland Ford timeout on the field. Let's pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Don't let those pesky fender benders throw you off course. Cowboys got you covered with our top-notch collision center. Conveniently located at 660 Heber Springs Road, Cowboy Collision is a full-service body shop offering paint, dent repair, and collision repair for your vehicle. Need a loaner while we work our magic? No problem. We'll keep you rolling while we get your ride back on the trail. For a free estimate, stop by Cowboy Collision or call 501-362-0219. See you at Cowboy.
11:21 remaining. We look on from the F.L. Davis broadcast booth. Panthers hanging on to a 42-38 lead. And Forest City ready for the Heartland Ford kickoff here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. You know, it's a Friday, and I didn't even hear from old Tobe today. I'm sure he was washing his truck at Super Splash Car Wash today. Here's the kickoff. It's a squib kick, and they kick it away from the Panthers, and it's going to stay in bounds. It's picked up at the 5-yard line, and Rutledge coming to the near side across the 20, 25, up to the 27, and a big lick thrown. I'll tell you what, Logan Rutledge made a great play and a huge play in a big collision. I think the
defender took
the worst of it, yeah. But Lance, he goes back. That's a kick that 9 times out of 10 goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
But then it just turned and looked like it was going up the third base line and stayed fair.
Yeah.
And then the Rutledge had no choice but to go back and pick it up at the 5-yard line. It looked like the Panthers were going to start around inside their 20 again, but Rutledge did a good job to get it up to the 28.
Yeah, he did. He did for sure.
Well, here's a huge drive. 11-12 left, and the Panthers up 42-38. Down to our left, Marty Moss. They're in the south end zone now, moving left to right in front of us. And now shotgun. Julian in motion from right to left, and now the snap is dropped, and Buffalo just has to fall on it. And so Buffalo able to do the good thing there and make sure to keep the possession of it. So now at the 22-yard line, it's a loss on the play of about 6. So it's second down and 16. Now Buffalo in shotgun. Ward moves over to his left. And now Buffalo takes. Buffalo hands it off now. Here's to Warden. Warden is tackled in the backfield. Could not get back to the line of scrimmage. The pressure came through and won the battle there at the line of scrimmage. And Braylon Landon made the tackle. And now it's Third down and long for the Panthers. Third down and what about 19?
Yeah.
Call it really third down and we'll say 18, a little over 18. Have to get out. To the 38 for a first down. Caleb Carmichael, I think, Coach Carmichael wants a timeout. So, whoa, what a huge third down this is in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. 9:50 remaining in this game. Sign up at Super Splash Car Wash for their monthly car wash membership. Get unlimited basic washes for as low as $22 a month. Other packages are available. Sign up today at the pay station or visit a Super Splash attendant on duty 7 days a week from 8 to 4. Go Panthers from the crew at Super Splash Car Wash. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton, and Rick Hobgood, along with Billy Smallwood, with us here this evening in Forest City. Comfortable night as we look on from the FL Davis broadcast booth.
It's a good night for high school football.
But it's not a comfortable feeling on the road. You're 2 hours away. Forest City has all the momentum right now, Lance.
Yeah, they do.
And they have a chance to make a stop right here and get the football back. I haven't stood all night, so let me stand for this third down. It's third down and 19. And now Buffalo takes. Buffalo pressure after him. He rolls away from it for now, throws deep downfield, and it is incomplete.
He's out of bounds.
It was incomplete, and Lance said he was out of bounds because it looked like they thought they had an interception, but he was well out of bounds. He was trying to hit Seth Dudek, but it was incomplete, and it was Vontarius Williams who forces that to be incomplete. And now it's fourth down. So me standing up didn't help at all there, Lance.
No.
Fourth down and 19, and the Panthers will have to punt it, and now the defense is going to have to come up with a stop.
Well, and it was a nice play by the defender. For sure.
And the pressure caused that.
That's correct.
Because they forced him out of the pocket, and Liam just had to try to make something happen. Good snap, Dudek with a punt, and this is a good punt. And a good time to have a good punt. And Seth Dudek gets a good punt here. It's going to roll all the way to the 36-yard line. That's where Forest City will take over. That's a 44-yard punt in a big spot. And now the defense, I said need a turnover. Now really need a turnover or a stop.
Most definitely, Bill, most definitely.
And because Forest City, Lance, the last two possessions, they have not done it in the second half until the last two possessions, but they've stopped the Panthers. They've forced a turnover on downs, and they've also forced a punt. So it's first down now at the 36. On the Forest City side of the 50, they shift again. Panthers have had trouble with this formation. And now Washington looking into the boundary. Play clock at 9, and now Washington gets the play, takes the snap, looks right, fires right. This is complete at the 40-yard line, up across the 45. It'll be good for a first down, and 10 yards on the play. The tackle made by Josiah Riggs, and at the 47-yard line. Panthers had a chance to get him right at the point of the catch, but he slipped the tackle. So now, after the shift, Washington looks into the boundary, and that's when he gets the play. And then he sends a man now out of the backfield, back to his left, and now it's Young Jr. in the game, handed off to him. He's to midfield. He's into the secondary and gets it down to the 44-yard line. Elijah Jones made the tackle, but there's a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag on the play. Yeah, I don't think it had anything with the actual play. I think it would have been almost 10 on the play, but they're going to get together. And it was whatever, and I was watching the ball, Lance, and I don't ever call out the high school players' numbers when there is a play like that, but it was very obvious to his teammates because his teammates were not happy with it.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Now, the officials are having a long conversation. So we'll hear what they decide here in just a few moments. Mills leads CAC. Oh, that's final now, 49-7. Mills beat CAC. Riverview 27-13 over Ball Knob. That's in the third quarter. We'll see Riverview next week. Steve Castleberry giving us those scores. Well, I don't know, Lance. Are they talking about maybe somebody leaving the game? This long of a conversation? Is that what this is about?
I don't know.
All 6 officials are gathered together. And now we're going to get the ruling. It's a dead ball penalty, unsportsmanlike against Forest City, and he's been ejected. The player has been ejected. I thought that's what it had to be, the conversation that took that long. And Lance, again, I didn't see it because I was watching the football, but whatever had happened, the players, his teammates, his own teammates were not happy. They knew what had happened, and they were frustrated. We're going to see Ashton Williams, who's been so good on defense, enter the game, and he's going to replace the player that has been ejected. So 8 minutes and 58 seconds remaining, and it's one of the, you had someone asking you about the big guys up front. It's one of the, maybe the biggest, if not the biggest. It's there's 2 of them, yeah. So he has been ejected, and we don't have the sizes. Nor do we have his number on our roster.
Correct.
First down at the 43-yard line. But it is a first down because it's a dead ball foul. First down at 10. Now they'll throw to the left side, and there's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that is down, and this is going to go against the Panthers on the near sideline.
Wow.
So Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag down.
Is it a hold?
8:43 left, waiting for the signal. Yeah, it is holding, defensive holding.
It is a defensive hold.
So this is a 10-yard penalty and a first down.
And there'll be another 4C Mustang. First down.
So now open field is to the right. Now give it off, run it straight up the middle. They were more in their traditional set right there. Elijah Jones and Chuck Vinson, Brody Bashford for the tackle. It's a gain of 3, second down, 7 coming up.
Who's the actual quarterback now, Bill? Is it 2?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of different players coming on and off the field because Washington was not in there then. Now it's second down and 7. Washington up under center. And they go right back, Lance, from what was doing so well, and they went away from that. We'll see. They have the double tight end set here, and now rolling to the right, wanting to throw. Pressure after him, and down he goes. And Eli Buffalo forced that, and he'll get the sack. And it is Dalen Washington who is slipped down all the way back at the 41-yard line. Eli Buffalo after him, and the official sack goes to him, and now it's third down. But with the shifting formation that was working so well, it really had the Panthers trying to defend that in a tough way. They went away from it on the last 2 plays.
Well, here comes
one gained 3, and that one lost about 13.
Well, Kevin Young Jr. is coming back in the game.
7:20 left in the Super Splash Car Wash 4th. And now this time Washington to throw. Washington hit as he throws a football. It's complete to Young Jr., but he's going to be tackled well short of the first down at the 45-yard line. Vincent and Elijah Jones pursued him and chased him out of bounds. Did you see the pressure that came up the middle?
Yeah.
The Panthers brought pressure. Luke Elliott almost got to the quarterback. He made contact with him right as he released it. Now it's fourth down.
And Vincent's got to go out of the game for a minute.
Well, the Panthers looking for them to punt. 7:06 left. As the play went out of bounds, the clock is stopped. They are in punt formation. It's 4th down and long. High snap. And now a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag. False start penalty against the Mustangs. And this one has been a battle tonight. 7:06 left.
And this is a pretty big play right here, actually.
Yeah, and you get the ball back. This drive is huge. Good snap. Get the punt away.
That's
Not
what
a
I
good
was saying
punt.
right there. Everybody get away, get away, get away.
It hits one of the Forest City players at the 40-yard line, so it's down right around the 40. Yeah, there were some Panthers in the vicinity, and Lance was concerned. So now 6:58 remaining. Panthers trying to win here tonight. It'll be first down at the 43-yard line. So now first down for the Panthers at the 43.
We've got 7 minutes left in the game, and that may not last long. So make sure that you go.
They're making the announcement for the youngsters that need a ride to
That's
call
right.
their
Go ahead and get them
ride,
coming.
because they said 7 minutes left, and you need to call your ride to come get you if you need a ride. First down, Panthers have 5 receivers all to the left side. They throw it that way to Warden, and Warden is going to carry it across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and he's going to get about 4 on the play. Is there a penalty flag down, Lance?
I don't know. I heard some carrying on over there, but I think it's because they wanted a penalty flag.
Okay, all right. I knew they hadn't moved the chains, so that's what I was looking to see them move the chains. Second down coming up, 6. Warden in shotgun. Our Warden right beside Buffalo's in shotgun, and now hand it off to Warden, and Warden's going to take it forward back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He came through and into the backfield, and a good tackle by Lee Smith Jr.
They got to give them just a second to be able to get going one way or another. The offensive line is going to have to hold a block, get in front of somebody.
So now it is third down and 6:20 left. And now Buffalo's going to keep. Buffalo is going to be tackled for a yard loss at the 45-yard line. And who has been the biggest player for Forest City in the second half on defense is Ashton Williams. He came in and made the tackle. Now it's third down and 8, and the Panther, fourth down, I should say, and 8. And the Panthers are going to have to punt it.
They don't have an answer for him.
Well, you wanted first downs there and run the clock, 5:44 remaining. Now Forest City will get another crack at it, and Dudek hits another good punt, high punt, and it's going to hit at the 20-yard line. Doesn't take a Panther bounce, though. It bounces back up the field to the 26-yard line, but it's a high punt, and the most important thing there is not returnable. And so now 5:30 left. Can the defense turn away Forest City again? They just did a few moments ago.
Well, they're going to have to get back there in the backfield and put some pressure on them. Defensive backs are going to have to stay with their men because Forest City can throw it. They were wearing that route out in the pregame, Washington to Washington.
So now it is Forest City who will come out right here. Panthers coming into play and won 3 straight, trying to win their 4th straight. Open field to the left, 5:31 left. They're up 4. Toss to the left side. Here's Young Jr. to the 30. Stiff arm, 35-40. Sideline 45. Tight roping the sidelines. He stepped out of bounds. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet GMC penalty flag that is down. The play goes to the 48-yard line.
Block in the back.
But, yeah, where that's thrown, that looks like that'll come back. Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. It is just that, Pudge. An illegal block in the back. So take it back to the 42-yard line. It's still a first down.
Yeah, it's still a first down for sure.
5:28 remaining here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
Well, let's see what we can do right here.
Open field is to the right. And now fake the toss. And now on the end around, there's a great play by Elijah Jones, who's going to make the tackle in the backfield, and a huge loss on the play. And tackled Rashad Washington. Elijah Jones able to get him from behind. So now it is second down and long. Lance, that was on first down and 10 at the 42. It's a 12-yard loss on the play. And the clock rolling, 4:50.
So second down and 22?
Second and 22. Now they go back to the shift, Lance, that the Panthers have had trouble stopping this set. This pass left side complete and hit the receiver as soon as he caught it. He bounced off the hit and then is going to run up to the 35-yard line. What a great effort to run up to the 35-yard line of that forced out of bounds, Ja'Cory Buchanan. Boy, Lance, I just said they'd had trouble with his set, but that time played it perfectly and laid a big hit, but Buchanan just didn't go down.
Yeah, he just couldn't wrap him up.
So now it's third down and 16 and a timeout. 4:24 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. 42-38. Panthers, let's take a quick 30-second timeout as they lead here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleburne County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
4:24 remaining in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Sign up at Super Splash Car Wash for their monthly car wash membership. Get unlimited basic washes for as low as $22 a month. Other packages are available. Sign up today at the pay station or visit a Super Splash attendant on duty 7 days a week from 8 to 4. Go Panthers from the crew at Super Splash Car Wash. Big third down 16 coming up here. Panthers up 42-38. Washington takes. Washington looking, throwing downfield, man open, complete at the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Liam Buffalo at the 44, and now, boy, Forest City overcame what they had second down and 22, and then they had third down and 16, and now it's first down at the Heber Springs 44. Just 4:07 and counting left, and the Panthers holding on to a 4-point lead for now. But it's Forest City now in Heber Springs territory. Washington claps his hands, hands it off to Young Jr., and Young Jr. is going to be dragged down. Basford on the tackle at the 39. So that's a pickup. Well, they're going to mark it back at the 41. It's a pickup of about 3. And now Forest City, Lance, you know they're not just in a big hurry now because they can say, hey, this is our drive. We can win the game on this drive right here.
That's right.
And not give the Panthers a chance back at it. 3.5 left. Washington in shotgun. Claps his hands, takes a snap. He's going to throw it. He's going to launch it deep downfield, and it's incomplete. It was incomplete and broken up by Josiah Riggs. And now it's third down and 6. Well, Panthers had 2 defenders right there, and I'm not so sure that maybe somebody didn't run the wrong route for Forest City because they had two receivers right there together.
They did. And it wasn't a very good thrown ball
No,
by
it
Washington
wasn't.
either. That was probably the worst pass I've seen him throw tonight, but still yet.
Yeah, he wound up to throw it. It's 3rd down and 6. Now Washington claps his hands, hands it off now, come to the near side at the 40-yard line. The Panthers have not stopped it yet. He stays on his feet now, tackled for loss back at the 44-yard line. Boy, Liam Buffalo, Carter Julian, Bassford, all stayed after him. Tidwell, Vincent, I mean, they really strung that out. Luke Elliott.
Is it 4th and 10 now?
4th down and 10 at the 44. 2:40 left. And the timeouts, if you're wondering about that, neither team has a timeout left according to the scoreboard. So now 4th down, and I'm not sure that's right. So 4th down, yeah, that's not right. So they do have a timeout. I thought I had Forest City with a timeout, and I looked up there and I saw the zeros on the timeouts on both sides. That's not right.
I think that's Forest City's last one.
I think that's it, yeah. So timeout Forest City, and it'll be 4th down, and we'll take a quick 30, and this might be our last one right here. Panthers 2:23 left, up 42-38 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Here we go, 4th down at the 44-yard line. Open field is to the right. And 4th down and 10. And now they have 4 receivers to the left. Open field is to the right, and now clapping his hands is Washington. Washington to the throw. Washington fires. It's complete. It's a 1st down. Panthers have not got him down yet. Inside the 15, inside the 10-yard line, down near the 6. So it's 1st down inside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone.
Wow.
The law firm of Washington and Washington with another connection.
So now 1st down and goal inside the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone. So now 1:55 and counting. And now how does Forest City handle this right here? We'll see. We've seen the different formations.
Yeah.
So now it's Washington with a back to each side, and now there's
delay
of game penalty against Forest City. So Cowboys Chevrolet GMC penalty is against Forest City. Well, the Panthers are going to have a goal line stand, Lance, to get out of Forest City, it looks like, with a win. Unless Forest City scores real quick right here. We saw the Panthers come down and score late at CAC. The defense needs to stop right here. Back it up to the 13. And now it's 1st and goal. Washington takes, hands it off. Young Jr.'s tackled at the 9. So that is Tidwell who made the tackle. They're deep in the Jet Fast Marine Consignment red zone of the 9. And that's really at the 8 is where it's at. So it's 2nd down and goal at the 8. 55 seconds is all that is remaining. And so now Washington takes the snap, hands to Young. Young's going to score a touchdown, and Forest City has taken the lead. And there are no penalty flags down with 43 seconds remaining. And Forest City has come back to take the lead with just 43 seconds remaining in the football game. And so now the 2-point conversion try coming right here. to try to make it more than a field goal game. So we'll see right here. Washington takes, hands to Young Jr. He slips a tackle and he gets in. Hit him behind the line of scrimmage, and he was able to get in the end zone. Kevin Young Jr., he's a strong runner. And now the Panthers need more than a field goal. If you could have stopped the two-point conversion there, a field goal would have won it. It will not now. 43 seconds, that is all that is left. And we'll keep it right here as the Panthers gets ready for the kickoff to come. Let's take we'll take one here in a moment. We still have a few more breaks and we'll get in on postgame. Before we tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game, but right now Forest City to kick it away right here. 43 seconds left, 46-42 Forest City leads. Heartland Ford kickoff coming. And the Panthers need a big return right here. Remember, Forest City has done a great job of their special teams and not allowed the Panthers to really have any returns here in the second half. They've turned the Panthers away the last 3 times they've had the football. They've forced 2 punts and a turnover on downs. And now this time the squib kick right down the center of the field. Warden takes it at the 15. Warden across the 25. Warden to the 30. And then Warden to the 32-yard line. So you have 36 seconds left. 36 seconds left.
31-yard line.
And the Panthers have it at the 32. And you have to get 6.
Yeah, there.
Field goal does you no good.
Nothing else helps.
First and 10 for Heber Springs with 36 seconds left.
So now here comes the offense back out on the field. Warden to the left of Liam Buffalo. And the Panthers come up with a huge come-from-behind win right now in the final seconds. Buffalo rolls to his left. Buffalo fires, and it is caught. Was he in bounds? It is going to be ruled a catch in bounds, and that's Rutledge. It's a 10-yard gain on the play, and he goes out of bounds. 31 seconds left now.
That was a nice throw and catch right there. It only chewed up 5 seconds.
It's at the 42. And now whistles and a timeout on the field. What's the timeout for?
They got 12 people on the field. Defense does.
Do you see a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag?
Yeah. Sitting right over here at the 43.
Yep, there it is. So, yep.
They had 12 men on the field.
And how big is this now? Remember, this is a 15-yard penalty. So, oh boy, what a break right there. Now you're to the 46, or 44, I beg your pardon. Open field to the right, and now Buffalo takes out of the gun. Liam looking, and now Liam steps up. Now Liam throws down, field incomplete. At the last instant, he saw Dudak pop free and tried to hit him and almost did. But it's incomplete, and now it's second down, and that took some time off the clock. That took 12 seconds off the clock. And that would have been inside the 20. And now you're running out of plays with just 19 seconds. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now Buffalo takes. Buffalo, pressure chases him out of the pocket. He just has to throw it away, and it's incomplete. And now it's third down, and that took 5 seconds off the clock.
Kevin Young Jr. on the pressure.
Kevin Young Jr.'s had quite a game.
He has.
Panthers led at halftime 28-12. Forest City got that big touchdown late in the first half. It was 28-6 Panthers right before that, and then they got a touchdown very late right before the end of the first half, and that's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah.
Third down and 10 at the 44. And now Buffalo rolls to the left. Buffalo throwing deep downfield, has a man, and it's complete. Touchdown, Panthers! Touchdown, Panthers! He hit Logan Rutledge for the touchdown, 44 yards with 4 seconds left in the football game. And there are no flags down. The Panthers have taken the lead. Rutledge somehow got free down the sideline, and Buffalo saw him, and he threw a dart. And the Panthers, with a miraculous play, and now lead 48-46 with 4 seconds on the clock. Now, they want some time added to the clock. I think they want 8 seconds added to the, or 4 more seconds added to the clock. Lance, when that play happened, there was 19. Is that right? 19 seconds?
No,
or was there 11?
There was 11.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That play took more than 3 seconds, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe he's saying 7 seconds because he doesn't like 8. But, oh, boy, save that one and watch that one again because that was clutch. That's Liam Buffalo to Logan Rutledge. Yeah, they're still having trouble getting the time, the right amount of time.
He's saying
6, I guess. He has 3 fingers on each hand held up, which is kind of taken away from the drama here in the final
and now he's saying
moments. He has 5 fingers and 1 finger. That's 6.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. Oh, boy, 6 seconds. So here we go. And now the Panthers, boy, they were ready to celebrate here in Forest City.
Oh, absolutely.
And Lance,
they had the fireworks set up.
Here's the extra point, and the extra point is good by Biggs. Oh, my goodness. Liam Buffalo, a 44-yard touchdown pass to Logan Rutledge with 6 seconds remaining to give the Panthers a 49-46 lead. And I tell you what, we may start calling them the heart attack kids because they've done this at CAC when it looked like, Lance, that it was not going to be a good ending. And this one's not over yet.
No.
There's still 3 seconds, but.
There's 6 seconds.
6 seconds, yeah. But my goodness. What heart this team has. And they just will not quit. And I go back to Liam Buffalo, and, you hear me talk about him a lot when you and I are riding down the road or just talking on the phone during the week. And I think poise is a good word to describe him.
Absolutely.
He never panicked on that drive. And then Rutledge able to get free. And he hit him right in stride. And you knew, honestly, I knew when the ball was released that it was going to be 6 because it was right on the money. You could see it in mid-flight. Now here's the kick. It's a squib kick. It is covered up at the 33. So 1 second goes off the clock. So, boy, everybody get back. And Aaron, you got to tackle here.
You just got to tackle somebody.
Yep. 5 seconds left. You can't let anybody get behind you.
No, they're going to have some razzle-dazzle going on.
5 seconds left, and the Panthers with a 49-46 lead in a wild, wild football game here in Forest City. It's been a second half that that the kids are just worn out.
Yeah.
On both sides. So now Forest City trying to get a play sent in. Now they're trying to get the officials' attention. I'm not sure. Well, now they're trying to get the team's official attentions. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Panthers take a timeout right there. So the Panthers use a timeout. Let's take it. We need to use one. 49-46. Panthers take a 30-second timeout. Panthers with 5 seconds left. They lead 49-46 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust invites you to experience Cube Banking. With Cube, account holders can cash a check down to the penny, make a deposit, pay a loan, and interact with a live local FAB&T account representative during extended banking hours. Think of Cube as half ATM, half teller. Complete banking. The Cube hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Visit any First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch to bank outside the box with Cube. Member FDIC.
So here we go, 5 seconds left, and the pass complete to the near side, 45, and they'll lateral it back. This will be the final play of the game. Young Jr. is still running, and he is coming to the near side. He's to the 50-yard line. He's looking to lateral. He goes out of bounds, and the Panthers win it in Forest City on a wild, wild game. As wild as we've seen. They celebrate down on the field, and the Panthers win it 49-46 over Forest City. And what a win tonight here in Forest City. Lance, we've seen some great wins together in 21 years together. I don't know if we've ever seen a finish like that one. And let me go back and say we've never seen a finish like that one.
I don't recall anything such as that. That was a great high school football game.
They shake hands at midfield. This would be a night we need Caleb Carmichael to come up, but I don't know that he would have the words to describe that.
Yeah.
Lance, after that victory here tonight, as the Panthers are victorious and they win it here in Forest City, as the Panthers victorious, and the score 49-46. We are going to tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout, and we'll tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game in 60 seconds. Panthers win it 49-46 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Does your pain stop you from living your life? Go see the great staff at IV Physical Therapy on South 7th Street in Heber Springs. They provide a variety of treatments to improve the quality of your life, including strength and balance training, pain reduction, and improving neuropathy. They also have a 24-hour gym available free to active patients or for membership to the public. Choose IV Physical Therapy for your physical and speech therapy services. IV Physical Therapy proudly supports all of the Lake area community.
So here on postgame, Panthers win it 49-46, and the Panthers are victorious here tonight. What a football game tonight as they win it. And Lance, it's time now for the Heartland Ford player of the game. And we'll tell you about that. So, Heartland Ford is proud to bring you the Built Ford Tough Player of the Game. Each week, a player is chosen to be honored for their accomplishments. Heartland Ford believes that hard work, dedication, and the drive to give it your all in every aspect from preparation to play is why they take time to honor these individuals. And tonight's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game pulled it out of the fire. And Lance, who is he?
Well, I think you're going to have to give it to the person that contributed to 3 scores. He's the leader of the team.
Yeah.
Basically, if they lose, it falls on his shoulders. So we're going to give him a little credit tonight. And he threaded the needle on a pass that
clutch.
Oh, and clutch, and it was just phenomenal. But we'll give it to Liam Buffalo tonight.
Congratulations to Liam Buffalo from the entire Heartland Ford team as the Panthers win it here tonight by a final score of 49-46. They've turned the scoreboard off. And they talked about Caleb coming up. I don't expect Coach Carmichael to come all the way up here. This is a long ways for him to come over, but I don't want to throw it away until I see that he's not for sure. So let me take a 60-second break here. Let's take a quick 60-second break. Panthers 49-46. They are a winner here tonight and we'll come back and wrap it up from Forest City in 60 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Hello, this is Pastor Matt Bassford at First Baptist Church. We are located 2 blocks north of the courthouse in beautiful downtown Heber Springs. We know that the Lord is for us, not against us. Because we know that, we at First Baptist Church are for you. We are for Heber Springs. We are for Heber Springs schools. We are for Cleveland County. We are for your children. We are for your family. Please join us Sunday at 9:15 for Sunday school and worship at 10:30, or Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. We are for you. Go Panthers.
Panthers 49-46. They win it here tonight in Forest City, and a great win for the Panthers. And we're being told that Coach is going to come up, so I don't want to go away if he is coming up. And so the Panthers win it 49-46, and Heber Springs victorious. And it was a 44-yard return. Yeah, Coach is coming up, so looks like he's coming our way, so we're going to visit with him. We don't have a camera down here, so what we're going to try to do is we're going to visit with him, and Lance is going to video it, and we'll try to put it up on the Lake Facebook page for maybe some that don't catch it later on. And as the Panthers are victorious here tonight, and they win the football game, and what was a wild one, 49-46 over Forest City. And the Panthers are victorious with a victory here tonight. And Liam Buffalo with a touchdown pass. And with 44 seconds that was left on the clock. And we'll get Coach. He's got his headsets and everything else as he's coming up here. And we'll get him to come inside the booth, and we'll get his thoughts on the game. And we'll get him to come around here and just come on in, Coach, and we'll get Lance over here, and we'll get your thoughts here on the game. And I said I wasn't going to make you come back up, and but we got you back up here again.
Man.
I know that you want to be with your team, and I want you to always do that. Just tell me about your initial emotions, your initial thoughts on this one tonight.
Unbelievable, just to the poise and the resolve that these kids have. You know, I told them post game, if you get to experience something like that one time in your career, it's incredible. But twice in a season, there's a bunch of winners, and just really proud of them.
Yeah, what was going through your mind? What was the sideline like after Forest City scores there late, and you get the opportunity for Liam Buffalo before he throws that touchdown pass? What was the sideline, and what was all that like?
Calm. We've been in that situation before, and we've worked it, and we got together and said, hey, we got 2 timeouts, plenty of time, and we're just going to slice and dice down the field and give ourselves a chance at the end. Got a huge break with a penalty that put us
right
on the other side of the field, and then what a throw and catch at the end.
Yeah, I was going to set that up and talk about that play, the 44-yard pass. I came up out of my seat as soon as I saw Rutledge streaking down the sideline, and then Liam. One of the words that I told Lance that we use with Liam is poise.
Yep.
And he threw a dart, and it was right on the money, and Rutledge caught it.
Right on the money. We had to sprint him out because Forest City put us in a bind in the second half. They put more guys in the box than we could block, and we couldn't pass protect, and so we really struggled to move the ball. So we had to sprint him out right there, and rolling to his left with a right-handed kid. I probably should have called it the other way, honestly. It was not a great play call, but what a rope, and then Rutledge to make that catch, and get in the end zone. I mean, just incredible.
Yeah, he 44-yard touchdown pass to win it. It was a great play call. And congratulations. We just wanted to get your initial. And then what does this mean for the team to come all this way down here, get the win? What was it like down there in the huddle with the team right after the game?
Oh, just excited. They know what this win meant for down the road. And I told them that type of situation, hopefully we're in a situation like that late November, and now have been in it twice in the season. We're experienced with end of game situations like that, but they're so excited they earned that one.
Weston Warden, talk about him. You have to talk about him as well,
Yep.
because he was super on the ground, especially there in the first half.
He had a great night. He ran well, and I thought he made some really good cuts, and had the big run off of our little sprint draw and a couple of big gashes early, like I said, early in the first half, and Ford City adjusted and shut that down and forced us to have to throw the football. But Weston had a great night.
Be a happy bus ride home.
Oh, yes.
2 hours will be happy tonight. Congratulations,
right. Thank
Coach.
you. Appreciate
Panthers have won 4 straight.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Go Panthers.
All right. So Caleb Carmichael joining us here on the post game. Coach, go be with your team.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your time. All right, Coach.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Caleb Carmichael joining us here on post game as the Panthers win it. We'll be back at home for senior night next week. We'll take one more 30-second timeout, come back and wrap it up from Forest City in 30 seconds. Panthers win it 49-46 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Mobile RV Repair, A1 Heating and Air Company, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Oxygenate America. Thank you for these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Win at 49-46 as we'll wrap it up here from Forest City. And Lance, just real quick, that has to be the best finish we've ever seen. Panthers win it. It ended, if you're just joining us, 44-yard touchdown pass, Liam Buffalo to Logan Rutledge with 6 seconds on the clock.
That probably is the best finish that we've ever seen in the 21 years we've been doing this, Billy. I mean, we've saw some really good games before, and we've seen some good finishes. But for it to be right here at the wire when Forest City had all the momentum in the world in the second half.
That was on third down.
And just being able to do that, and for Liam to be like, y'all were talking, rolling to his left and just threaded the needle, and it phenomenal.
Yeah. All right. Fun one tonight. Enjoyed watching it with you, buddy. 49-46. Panthers winning thanks to Billy Smallwood, our director on TV tonight, and our studio engineer, Rick Hobgood, as we watch from the FL Davis broadcast booth. The Panthers a winner tonight, 49-46. We'll talk to you next week. Panthers are at home against Riverview senior night at Panther Stadium as they win it tonight, 49-46. They've won 4 straight. This is Billy Morgan saying, for my partner Lance Hamilton, thanks for listening, and good night from Forest City.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Panther football on Heber Springs' hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game was presented by Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust,